for the low, 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 low. Waited for the 6, but it's going slow-mo. Yeah, don't go, don't go. I just can't come close, come close. I'm looking for the local, local. No, I don't wanna postpone, postpone. Yeah, whip it, flip it. I just wanna get it, going all in, and I won't stop winning. Whip it, flip it. I just wanna get it, let it all go, and I won't stop winning. No, I don't wanna hear about your front. Lot of bad stories coming out of one joint. I met a true bookie in the state of my mind. Now I know a lot of rookies coming over for the title, but I don't wanna fight. I just roll the dice. Do it for the money, yeah, do it for the price. Take it like a man, I don't take advice. Putting money on the table like a Russian with the spice. We just go no, 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 no. You just can't come close, come close. Got it for the low, 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 low. Waited for the 6, but it's going slow-mo. Yeah, don't go, don't go. You just can't come close, come close. I'm looking for the local, local. No, I don't wanna postpone, postpone. Yeah, whip it, flip it. I just wanna get it, going all in, and I won't stop winning. Whip it, flip it. I just wanna get it, let it all go, and I won't stop winning. No, 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 no. No, it can't come close, come close. Got it for the low, 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 low. Waited for the 6, but it's going slow-mo. Yeah, don't go, don't go. I just can't come close, come close. I'm looking for the local, local. No, I don't wanna postpone, postpone. Yeah, press roll, pick up the goal. Taking no loss in my city, no more, no stress. Go, pick up the flow. Paying no dues in my city no more. I got plenty more to say about the topic, the way I profit. I just went into the store and then I bought it. Yeah, you know, got it for the very low. All them new additions I've been putting on the payroll. All this, I get emotional just thinking about it. Last week I won the poker with my drinking buddies. All this money coming in and yeah, of course the limo ride. And I just hope to keep my focus how I live about it. No, 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 it can't come close, come close. Got it for the low, 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 low. Waited for the 6, but it's going slow-mo. Yeah. Yeah, no, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. You can't come close, oh, no, no, no. Yeah, no, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Alright, let's test out this Stream Deck, see how this works. So let's switch to YouTube Gaming. Hey, what's up, everybody? How are we all doing tonight? Yo, Storm Rogue, with the immediate sponsor on the stream. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Why does my room look darker than it normally does on the stream? I guess not. I don't know. But yo, thank you so much, Storm Rogue, for sponsoring right off the bat. We need one more sponsor now. I checked before the stream. We need one more sponsor in order to get our next emote, so that's cool. But in reference to your question, is that too much pen? I'd say probably. You're using Night Mothers, Spriggans, Crag, and the Lover. That's probably overkill. So you could probably pull some back and put it into some other stats. But tonight will be the first night with the Stream Deck, which is pretty cool. It already seems to not be working, because I need to... This was supposed to show me my viewers while my stream was live. Data may be delayed up to 2 minutes. So what's going on here? But anyway, how are we all doing? Let me try to add all my accounts back, because I had to add them back earlier. Let me try to add all my accounts back and see if I can get this to work, because I really want to get this to work. That's gaming. But how's everyone doing? The podcast, man, seems to have taken off very, very well. Here, 1 second. I actually forgot to text Lauren back. Look at that. But how was everyone's holiday? Oh, Wayward. That's not a good holiday then, man. I'm really sorry to hear. I'm really sorry to hear, buddy. That sucks, dude. I know it doesn't help now, but just give it time, and it will get better in time. Just do things to take your mind off of it, and things will improve over time. I promise you, man. But I'm really, really sorry to hear. Alright, so why the fuck is this not working? Let me try to remake these buttons here. But yeah, man, the podcast seems to be... would Warrior be a better sub for the Lover? Yes. Yo, what's up, Gan? How's it go, man? Never got to give her the necklace. Well then you could either just return it or save it for the next lady that wanders into your life. Yo, I'm super depressed. This is not... Why is this not displaying my viewers? Feels so bad. Well, I'm gonna have to mess with this later. Not bad, dude. I'm trying to mess with my Stream Deck. This is the first time that I've gotten to use it, and oh, there we go. The data's here. There we go. Very cool. What time do I end my stream? It's going to be between 10:30 and 11 o'clock is going to be when the stream ends. Alright, good. We got it to work. I just have to remake and give it some time to bring in the data. But anyway, alright, I'm done. I'm good now. I got everything. Been bashing out the sword, running martial knowledge, and with Keenan, so much fun in PvP. Very cool. Yo, what's up, Big Barb? How's it going? Just finished clapping 20 AD over and over. Very cool, man. So, guys, tonight we are going to continue grinding. We are at CP 570. We are 5 away from gaining 100 this event. 100. That's pretty cool. Can you make an armor video at all? I can make an armor video. I needed another video for next week, so if you want to, if you guys want to, I can make an armor video as well. Absolutely something I can do. Yeah, I'm telling you, Wiggly, the wedding suit, man, I told you, it's a good idea. What's up, Qatar? How's it going? But let me think. What videos did I release this week? So we had our channel update was on Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed the channel update with everything that's to come and everything that's happened this year. It's been a really, really good year, so I got to thank you guys for that. We hit 15,000 subscribers, which is super badass. I didn't think we'd do it. Mr. Mystic called it out a long time ago. I said, no way, never gonna happen, but it happened. It happened. So thank you guys so much. Thank you. What do I think about Magic and I played PvE? It's very good. It's one of the best Magic specs to play in PvE. What else? The podcast went really well. There seems to be a very, very positive response to it, which makes me very, very happy. Now, I know I got really hyped up when I made that video. I just want to make it clear. I know I've been getting super worried on Discord if you guys have been watching, but I just wanted to let you guys know that they did not come from a place of like anger towards Zoss or tilt or anything. It's just I love ESO and I want to continue to see it grow and be successful. So it just simply came from a place of passion when I was talking about it, that I was just like, oh, I know that this game could be a big thing. It could be huge. So I got really passionate while I was talking about it. But the main criticism I got about that was the fact that I did not write down all of my points. And the reason that I didn't want to do it was because I wanted to be a very free-flowing form of thought. But I don't know if you guys ever tried to talk for 30 minutes straight without any visual cues. It, like, not even any bullets or anything, but you tend to forget a little bit what you've mentioned and what you haven't. So I kind of double backed on a couple things a few times. But overall, people seem to have not minded very much. It just seems to kind of be one of those things that's like, oh, you know, it happened, whatever. But it seems that everyone really overall liked it, which makes me super happy. That was the first time I'd ever done anything like that. It was the first one. And, you know, with any series and anything that you do brand new, there's always going to be a little bit of growing pains, a little bit of stuff that you got to hammer out and make sure, you know, and refine it over time. But thank you, Zokane. Appreciate that, man. I do, Aspen. If you go on my website, dottsgaming.com, and go to the PvE build section for Nightblade, I have a build called the Eye of the Storm. Highly recommend it. Or you could just go onto my channel. It's a very recent upload. I uploaded the video on it. So you could just take a look at that. But yeah, I think for next week, I'm probably going to do a Vet White Gold Tower walkthrough. I'm probably going to do another podcast, most likely on... because I did a more, like a, not like a negative topic, but I did a more critical topic for the first video. I want the second one to be more positive. So on this upcoming one, I'm most likely going to do something like... what's it called? I'm going to do something like about the build variety in ESO. I'm going to talk about the build variety in ESO, why I think it's a very, very good thing. Why it would be a very, very good thing, and why it is a very good thing, and just what I think about it in general. So that's going to be the next topic. So we have that coming up for next week. Just like I said, build variety and what ESO is doing well with it that other games aren't. So positive. And then we have the White Gold Tower walkthrough, and then I could do the armor video if that's what you guys want to see. Stamina Warden, yes, we have a PvE Stamina Warden build that's on the website. You did hear Vet White Gold Tower walkthrough. Yes, you did. I'm pretty sure we did it on Vet when we did it. So, yeah. I thought it would be webcamming other players in the podcast. Well, I mean, it was only me, so... It's only me on the webcam. I'm confused. I'm confused. Fireside chat needs more fire. Well, the thumbnail had fire, and you saw the little fire emote on the background. But I'm very happy with how it came out. Very happy with how it worked out. Like I said, that first video, more critical, was not meant to be a rant. Was just something I got. It's a topic, you know, I just got passionate about and wanted to share it with you guys and my opinions on it. I was actually talking to someone, one of my patrons works in IT, and even he said that, well, you know, part of the reason that they can't just do it over a 3-month period is because of X, Y, and Z. You have to actually roll it out over a long period of time, or like a year. But I told him, I was like, I understand that, and I do appreciate that. You know, I don't have, obviously, a huge knowledge on massive online game servers, you know. But if that's what they have to do, that doesn't take away from my point that it's something they should invest in. It's only going to help them out in the long run if they want ESO to last another 5 years, you know. Then they need to eventually, I think, invest in tech. But this stream, we're going to keep grinding. Like I said, we're at 570. So we're just going to grind tonight, see how far we can get. It's going to be a matter of trying to find a spot that isn't littered with hundreds of people. But, yeah. So yeah, everything's good. I'm so excited. I just want to be Cap, man. I just want to be PvP Cap. That's all I want. I'm tired of not being PvP Cap. Not being PvP Caps or CP Cap. It sucks. This guy's here grinding and he's capped. Why are you leeching off me when you're capped, bro? Like having a chat over voice comms with other people on topics. Well, that's the thing, Doble, is the fact that the podcast is going to eventually be with other people, but the first couple is just going to be solo. It's just going to be solo. It's just going to be me. So the first couple are just going to be me, and then eventually, yes, I'll incorporate other viewers, maybe make it a patron perk. I'll incorporate other veteran players in the community, incorporate other content creators, stuff like that. He may be leveling skill lines. Ah, very true. Very true. What's up, Nick? How's it going? I'm in Vardenfell right now. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm in a public dungeon in Vardenfell. But yeah, no, he's probably just leveling skill lines. That makes sense then. I grabbed a training staff for my front bar, but unfortunately I grabbed it for the wrong set, so my health just like plummeted. I'm in Forgotten Wastes, but if you play on PCNA, wait until later. Wait until I leave. But no, things have been really good. I had a really good holiday. It was very nice and relaxing. Spent a lot of time with the family. I've been hanging out a lot with a lot of other content creators and a lot of other veteran players, and I met like a whole new group of people that I've been hanging out with. So that's been a lot of fun. Probably next week too. What I'm gonna do next week is I want to just sit in our Discord server. Oh, you're playing EU? Then Forgotten Wastes, man. Go right on there. No, but I'm probably going to sit in Discord next week. I'm going to probably just sit in Discord next week while I grind and just sit in the voice chat. And if anyone wants to come in, hang out, and chill, then, yeah. So I'm going to try to do my best so that people can start, you know, getting the voice comms a little bit more active. 5 Night Mother's Gaze, a good combo with One Piece Crag, One Piece Slime Craw. That's what I run on my Stormwarden. Good monster set combo. I think on Stamwarden, I think you'd be better off in not running a 1-1. You'd probably just be better off committing to a set. Like for PvE, I think Selines would probably be what you want. Could you show you on the map? Yes, absolutely. This right here. So this is Vardenfell. It's this right up here. To the left, the Valley of the Wind Way Shrine. Giving you boxes if you have them. You can sell them. Thank you, Double. Thank you, man. What's up, Keck? How's it going? Like a mod chat and others week? Yeah, I'm just gonna sit in it while I'm playing. Like while I'm playing, not on stream. Because I'll never sit in an open voice lobby on stream that's just asking to be trolled. But yeah. So some point this week, like I said, this upcoming week, I'm going to just, like I said, sit in voice comms the 2 days that I play off stream. And just hang out with everybody. It's what I want to start doing more. I want to start pushing the voice comms on our server and just hanging out with everyone. So yeah, I'm going to start trying to do that moving forward. And then maybe I could even get the other people I'm playing with to come over to our server. What are you going to do to celebrate 15K subs? I don't know. I don't know. I need to find out. Do you guys know, can you gift items in ESO, or can you gift crowns in ESO? Is that something you can do? Because that would be lit. But dude, I'm so tired of grinding. Let me tell you guys, I'm so tired of it. Not that I'm aware of. Okay, because like I want to try to figure out like I eventually, like, probably when I hit like 25K subs, or 20k subs, I want to do like a pretty big like a giveaway. But I need something to give away. Like, it was easy when I did my WoW giveaways because I would just give away game time. You know, it was so easy. But I don't know what to do for, you know, if I want to do a giveaway, what I can do. Because it's not like I can't give away in-game items because, like, I don't have an Xbox. So. Well, you guys would have to hang out with all of us. You guys would have to hang out with all of us when I'm chilling in voice comms during the week. Fuck. No. What's up, Keck? How's it going, man? I see you, dude. I see you. Kevduit versus Dottz, Stanblade versus Magblade. Who would win? Oh, I have no idea. In a duel, probably the Magblade, because Magblades are just really strong at duels and Stanblades are not. But I mean, I play my DK nowadays. My duel, like my Magblade is set up for this super weird vampire build that me and Wiggly thought up, but it actually worked really, really well. Like, which is super badass. It worked so well. Like, it's a total for fun build, but it actually kind of worked, which made me really happy. And then like I said, I'm mainly playing my DK nowadays, obviously. This sucks. Yeah, no, Wiggly, it actually worked, man. How was my Christmas? It was good. I got a stream deck, which is what I'm using tonight for the first time. So, like, on it, I have a, do you guys want me to show you all the stuff that I did with my stream deck? Because I made a lot of meme pages. Like, I'm not gonna lie. For when stuff happens in PvP, I made a lot of meme pages. I don't know if that's something you guys want to see. You could do Steam gift cards or PSN gift cards, etc. That is something I could do. Or I could do, like, an Xbox One gift card or whatever. For, what I don't even remember what the Xbox One currency is, but I could always do something like that. But yeah, on my deck, I have the YouTube and Twitch viewers, my Discord mute, my mic mute, my scenes changing, my go live button, my Twitter button, my music controls, and then I have stuff for, I have a whole page of memes. A whole page of memes. No, I don't have a PS4 either. But I could do Amazon gift card. I could. But no, I don't have anything special planned for 15. Unfortunately, I'd want to do like a, what's it called? Like a weekend stream or something to celebrate. But the issue is the fact that I'm so busy the next month, guys. I'll talk to you all about this now because I have you guys here. I'm gonna be really busy the next month because I've talked about it. I'm getting ready to move out of my house and move into an apartment with Lauren, and that's coming up. That is coming up. So January is gonna be a very crazy month for me. So for example, sure, I'll come. All right, we're gonna actually run pledges. Oh, thanks, Double. Appreciate that, man. I think I have the torches, but I don't have the mud ball. And I have 1 point to place. All right, but anyway. So basically, the plans for would I ever vlog my move? I would only vlog the before and after of the apartment, maybe, but I wouldn't go too vloggy because I want to keep where I live private. But I could definitely make videos of the apartment before and after. Absolutely, I could do. But no, so like I said, I got some jewel emotes. These are for Sly. White Gold Tower, Wayrest 1, and Crucible. Oh, that's perfect. Crucible's a pledge. All right, here, Diho. I'll invite you. Let me tell this person to. Diho, are you on your tank, man? Because I'll tell her to go on her DPS. No, you're not on. Actually, yeah, Wiggly. I'll want to invite you. Hey, let me just message her back. Tell her to go DPS. All right, so let me invite Diho. Let me invite the Master Wiggly. All right, let me go back to Mournhold and get these. I'll grind after this. So the reason I do need Troll King is for those of you who don't know, like I talked about in the channel update, I do eventually want to start a Stamp Sork. It's something that I eventually want to do. So I do need to do my pledges every day to make sure that I'm on top of that. But for those of you who want to hear a meme or two, they're not visual. Like there's only one that's a visual meme, and that's this one. So I have for when confusing moments happen, I have a John Travolta, and then of course I have sounds for when funny things happen, like that. And then, if I kill someone in PvP who's being a douche, I could do this. So, stuff like that. Oh, Wiggly, did you crash? Let me put my PvE gear on. But yeah, no, it's cool. I'm able to spam the memes. I have my memes are, I have an air horn, I have the super hot fire, I have the duck sound, I have the this. I have that. I have the Genji noise. I have ha got him, John Travolta, and then I have a Modern Warfare 420 snipe. Oh, you just switched? I invited you too early? Oh, feels bad. Alright, let me invite you again. Alright. So let's do Wayrest and Blessed Crucible, because I do not want to do White Gold Tower. Alrighty. Let's see if everyone's ready to go. Triggered when you kill someone and say, I'll kill you on my ult, then do the damn. We took some guildies through veteran White Gold Tower hard mode earlier. Very cool, dude. Very cool. Mission failed. We'll get him next time, lads. You got that? Oh, no, I didn't get that one. Like I said, I still have 5 buttons that I can make for memes. I still have 5 free meme slots. So it's Blessed Crucible, and then the other one was Wayrest 1. Wayrest 1. Blessed Crucible. Nice, nice. Yo, what's up, Killer? How's it going? Do the chat commands work on YouTube? Yeah, that's why they're in the description. They don't work in comments on videos, but they work during the stream. So in the live chat. So I can fight you in ESO. No, dude, you gotta get a PC, man. I'll show you how to do that Maj DK, dude. Like, I have all the different weights for hold on. If possible. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do these keys, and hopefully we're going to be able to get the Troll King shoulders. That's what like I said, that's what I need for my, the Stam Sork build, the potential build. You couldn't play without add-ons? What do you mean I couldn't play without add-ons? I can't tell if you're joking around or if you're serious. The only like, none of these add-ons even affect my performance. It just affects how my game looks. Running into some problems in game, not really problems, just things I need help with. What are you running into? Get out of my swamp. What are you running PvP on your Magic? If you do !PVP build in the chat, you will be able to find it. You're searching for Valken shoulders? Oh my god, I remember how long it took me to get my first set of Valken shoulders. It took me forever. What's up, dude? Are you dude from Twitch or are you someone else? Because if you're not dude from Twitch, then unfortunately, no, I don't. The Magblade Merciless Big Boy notification? I don't have the notification. I don't even know what add-on gives a notification. I think Srendar did, but I don't use Srendar anymore. And plus, since I play my DK, like, none of my add-ons really affect him. Yeah, it was Srendar. Srendar gave the Merciless notification, but I don't use Srendar anymore. What's up, Geigacore? How's it going, man?
This is where we
No, I know you are, Kak. I know. I'm busting your chops, man. I know you're joking around. Dude, the thing with add-ons is that you could just make your game look so beautiful. You could just customize it to look so good. It's going well, man. Just running pledges today. You know, doing the daily pledges and whatnot. And then after I do these, I'm gonna go right back to grinding. So. Well, I used to play this game a while back, but quit because there were no people to play with. I came back and convinced a few friends of mine to buy it with me, but now we got into dungeons where we're like level 30, but all the dungeons are much easier than I can remember. Yeah, they changed the dungeon system with 1 Tamriel and how it works. It's because the thing with the normal dungeon is the fact that you can run normal dungeons with people that are CP, which is probably what you're doing. The dungeons don't have level restrictions anymore. That's the thing. So it's like, you know, you wouldn't be able to really queue for Fungal Grotto 1 as a really high-level player on normal because you just out-level the dungeon. But they changed that. Trust me, the vet dungeons, though, are no walk in the park. They're no walk in the park. The normals, though, the non-DLC normals, yeah, they're easy. Sika, welcome back. Welcome back, Sika. We missed you. Did I miss anything else? I heard the Stream Deck is highly customizable. You can have up to 200, 300 things with folders. Yeah, you can. You could have a whole lot. You could have a whole lot. I'm just saying that on my, like, in my meme folder, I have five open slots. You guys need to put these meme suggestions in Discord because I'm not going to remember them. I'm not going to remember them. So if you guys have any meme suggestions for the Stream Deck, please put them in Discord. Yeah, man, almost CP 600, dude. I've been making a lot of progress. Still not fast enough, though. I wish it was faster, but it is what it is. Current game is currently downloading right back now. Very cool. We'll have you back in here in no time. Is it me, or is it a lot easier to level up and get the best gear for your specific character? What do you mean? Is the Stream Deck like a soundboard? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's kind of like a soundboard, but for stream-related stuff. It's got like buttons that I could click and whatnot that like do different functions. What was I in? I wasn't even being attacked. How did I die? I'm gonna just get burning embers rolling on all these guys just so I get the healing. Do I know how to make money fast? Yes. Flip items. Buy them low and sell them for what they're worth. That's how I make my money. And I make like 200,000 gold a week doing that, and I don't really even try. If I actually spent time doing it, I'd make even more. Everything is much easier to get everything you need to be... Everything is much easier to get everything you need to be the best with whatever character you're playing. Well, easier than what? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Which items? It depends. It depends. Yeah, that's the thing. It's that there's a very wide range of items that you can really buy and sell. There's a very wide range of items. It's just kind of one of those things where you need to really use Master Merchant, because Master Merchant will plot the data on the item so that you can see how often it sells. So like this is an item that sells kind of decently, while something, do I have a not high selling item? Like this type of stuff sell, like you could see on the graphs that it sells well. So if an item that's selling well, if it sells well, then and often, then that's an item to buy and flip if it's being sold for not a lot. But if an item's barely being sold and barely being traded, then there's not a point to flipping it, you know. But sometimes I do take a risk. Like I've taken a risk on like a gold ring that I saw up for sale once for 15k that my Master Merchant had 2 sales on it for 90, and I was like, YOLO, I'll take the risk because the payout is so high, and it ended up selling. So I made like 75k on one deal. How am I supposed to get a challenge if everything is super easy right now? Yeah, vet. You don't unlock vet dungeon until you hit level 50. But everything's only super easy killer because you probably have other CP players in your group. That's why. You probably have other CP players in your dungeon group. If you did a dungeon with just 4 level 10s, it'd be much harder than it would be with if one of the people in your group is, you know, CP 500. You know, they're gonna walk through that dungeon. Like, you can 2-man normal dungeons. But once you get to level 50, you can do vet dungeons, and vet dungeons are hard. Especially if you're below CP 160, vet dungeons are going to be very hard for you. I'm a full level 30-man group. That's the thing. Well, what dungeons are you doing? Because you unlock a harder tier of dungeons at level 45. The early on dungeons, yeah, are pretty easy, but at level 45 you unlock the harder tier of dungeons. Yo, Legendary Inc., what's going on, my man? What it used to be? Oh, compared to how it used to be? Oh, yeah, because transmutation makes it so much easier nowadays. It's good, though, dude. I don't want to have to farm the same fucking dungeon over and over and over and over and over again just to get the right trait. They made farming a lot more reasonable. So I know what max rank is. Max usable CP is CP 690, which is what I'm trying to go for right now. I'm at 572, so I'm still a little while off. What is transmuting? Transmuting is just a system that allows you to change the trait on an item. If you go to my channel, I have a guide on it. But yeah, like I said, what's it called? Flipping stuff is what I mainly do for gold making. It just works too well, dude. It just works too well. Battlefield and EA is down, so I can't practice or play my competitive match tonight. So I'm just here chilling, watching a game. I don't understand what fucking bit. There you go, man. There you go. Feels good. That sucks, man. I always hate when my game's down, because now I'm just like, God, what do I do with myself? Well, no, like I said, at level 45, you're going to unlock a new tier of dungeons that are harder than the original tier of dungeons. And then once you hit level 50, you unlock vet dungeons, which are going to be much harder for you, yes. So at level 45 is when the dungeons start getting difficult. But, you know, it's also going to be a bit easier for you, especially because you have in-game experience. You know, you have to keep in mind that a lot of new players who come to the game, like, have literally no idea what they're doing. You know, not a clue. I don't even think so, Doble. I see myself realistically getting to just over 600 and not much further, honestly. That's just my prediction. Oh, yeah, those companies are always getting DDoSed, man. It sucks. That happened when I played WoW all the time. WoW would just get DDoSed constantly, and it'd be like, oh, can't play tonight. This is fun. My friends are FPS players and they just think it's boring as hell. Well, I mean, MMOs aren't for everyone, man. Especially FPS players, dude. Especially FPS players. From what I've seen, FPS players generally are not into MMOs. They're not into MMOs. They're just not. Because they're into instant gameplay, instant combat, queuing up for something, and having, you know, PvP challenge instantaneously. It's just, they are into different things. I'm not saying that that's a big sweeping generalization that every what's it called? Every FPS player hates MMOs, but from what I've noticed, it's generally a relationship that I've seen. I need to do a DPS parse at some point with my max CP, or not with my max CP, with my PvE CP, because I'm PvEing with my PvP CP, and I just do so much less DPS than I would if I was using my actual CP. I mean, I was out of that, bruh. Yeah, I agree. I play FPS as well. Yeah, exactly. There is of course some overlap between those two, but from what I've personally noticed from just like using like my friend group and other people who I've talked to is like that sample size, there's generally a relationship between people who are really into shooters and their liking for an MMO. That's just the way it is, man. I tried to get into Neverwinter and just couldn't do it at all. You just get used to certain things and it's hard to shake it. Absolutely, Legendary. Absolutely, man. They're two totally different game types. And like I said, there are plenty of people who play both. But from what I've noticed, a lot of people who try MMOs that are like really like hardcore FPS players. Like I'm not talking like, oh, I play both games. I'm talking like hardcore FPS players. They usually don't like MMOs. It's just annoying that I convince them to play this game and they don't like it. It gets me. And wait, what? It's just annoying that I convince them to play this game and they like it. Don't get me wrong, but I myself as an MMO player think it's kind of boring. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Killer, you gotta get more into it, man. You're still super early on. You're still super early on in the game. You're still very early on in the game. Just telling you, the game really opens up a lot once you start to get to CP. Yo, Morgan, thank you for subbing on YouTube. What would you suggest for me to play as next, PvE or PvP? Like, what do you want to play? I mean, what do you want to play at endgame? Those are two completely different things, you know? It's up to you, whatever you want to play. I'd say look into both and see which one seems more appealing to you and play that game mode. Or you could, you know, do a little bit of both. You don't have to commit to just one. They don't have the patience. That's what I'm telling you, man. They don't. Those FPS players sometimes don't have the patience. I can't play Skyrim anymore because I've delved into this game for 6 months. Can't go back. Absolutely. No, I'm gonna be playing ESO for the foreseeable future, unless like Ashes of Creation murders this game. But here's the thing. I've talked to so many people that are just like, oh, Ashes of Creation's gonna kill ESO. Ashes of Creation's gonna kill ESO. But oh, looks like we started the boss on accident. I've talked to a lot of people who think that Ashes of Creation is going to kill ESO, but I don't know if you guys have ever looked into Ashes of Creation at all. The combat looks abysmal. The combat looks horrible. If they don't fix the combat, the game will never even get off the ground. And based off of what I heard, that's like kind of like the combat they want to try to polish up and use, and it just looks so bad. It honestly looks so bad. So if they don't fix their combat system, then their game's not going to even get off the ground. Like, honestly, it just won't. But if they do fix their combat system, if they do manage to get it off the ground, then I'll probably give it a try at the very least. And see how I like it. But for the foreseeable future, ESO is going to be a game that I play. I'm having too much fun with it. God, I hate this shit, dude. Fuck. New to ESO, wanting to play a tank? Will going the Sork tank route get me punted from groups? No. It depends on what kind of group you join, honestly. If you're trying to push, like, vet hard mode trials, then yeah. It'll probably get you kicked. Because, you know, those guys want DKs and DKs only. But if you're gonna be basically like just mainly doing veteran dungeons and normal trials, you can play a Sork tank perfectly fine. I've done a normal trial with the Sork tank. I wasn't even touching that. Woler, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Dude, the hitbox on that is so large. I need my PvE CP at some point. I need to stop using my PvP CP. I just don't want to refund it. That's the problem. I'm just so, like, I'm too lazy to refund it. I don't want to get fucking clipped by this lava. Did we nix the idea of streaming other games like the Skyrim playthrough? I kind of put that on the back burner for right now because I've been too involved with ESO. Like, I have too many things that I still want to do in ESO, and I kind of want to save that for a time where I'm getting a little bit of burnout of ESO. Unless there's, like, a massive demand for, like, me to expand to other games. I fucking suck. Looking at stream chat, I've died, like, 4 times. God, dude. This is embarrassing. No, Woler showed up before I said DK tanking. He was in here before I said that. But I'm sure he approves of my recommendation. But no problem, Toe. No problem, man. Oh, God. I'm just gonna stay back here and live. She's dead anyway. Feels good. All right, did we get the helm that I want? Rip. Ripperino, dude. So what's the best way to get up to level 45 fast? The best way is to just grind. The best way, honestly, is to just grind. That's it. Just go to a zone and grind like zombies, or grind like Spellscar, Forgotten Wastes, the northeast place in Alkir. You have Dolmens. There's so many different ways to go about it. All well fitted, man. It's YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Thought it was missing chats. Yeah, well, or I do both at the same time. I use Restream to stream to both places. I would use Twitch as my main stream, but the issue is that Twitch has the exclusivity clause with the being partnered and everything, so I wouldn't be able to stream on YouTube. And streaming on YouTube just has so much benefit for a YouTube channel, so I've just kind of committed to YouTube as my main stream, and Twitch is kind of supplementary to get more viewers in the door and just watching the stream. Because, you know, if I didn't restream to YouTube, I'd have my 50 viewers on YouTube, but I'd have, you know, only 50 viewers. You know, I wouldn't have 67 right now. Well, that feels bad. Let's queue for our next one. See if everybody's ready to go. Dungeons or quests, you're gonna want to do just grinding, just killing mobs. Killing mobs. Yeah, I probably should have drank some Double Bloody Mara. I know, Wiggly, I should have. I'll switch there, then I like YouTube better. Also, that works perfectly. Yo, WBTL, what's going on, man? First time I ever seen this. Yeah, it's called Restream. Restream. Yeah, I'm not a fan of dolmen grinding. Dolmen grinding makes me want to kill myself, but to each is their own. Yeah, grinding in general makes me want to kill myself too. Ah, there you go, Woler. Yeah, I like the YouTube streaming, man. I like it so much. It's super beneficial for a YouTube channel too, with the way that the current algorithm works and everything. Yeah, exactly, Legendary. Exactly, man. They're two totally different genres. What add-ons change your UI? If you do exclamation point add-ons in the chat, you'll be able to see what add-ons I am currently using. Jessica Mack. Today is my first day in ESO and leveling up from quest is super slow or I'm bad, but I'm only level 10 after 9 hours. Here's the thing that I'm going to tell every new player. There is no rush to level. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the quests. Enjoy the storylines. Learn your class. Have fun and just enjoy the game. What you want to do now, Jessica, it's going to pick up a lot faster now that you are at level 10. Queue for a random normal dungeon once per day. And you're going to get an extremely large boost of experience at the end of that dungeon. So if you do that at least once per day and quest, you will progress at a faster rate. But I never ever recommend that a new player grind. I never ever recommend it. This game is not a theme park. This game is not a theme park. You're not doing yourself any favors just grinding. You're missing the whole point of this game. This game has some of the best questing in an MMO. Like, wow, like this game. The questing in this game is so much better than questing in World of Warcraft. It's so much better than questing in any other MMO I've ever played. And I think you are shortchanging yourself, especially as a new player. Like, once you've quested, you know, for 1 or 2 characters, then you can grind all you want. But your first time, I really think it's worth just investing yourself into just the quests and everything. And I really think it's worth it. That's, I know this might be bothersome, but can you help me with the details of crafting? No, not bothersome at all, man. If you go into my channel or if you go onto my website, I have a crafting guide. It goes all over all the basics to crafting. Just give that guide a watch or a read. Actually, I don't think I wrote it out, so you're gonna have to watch it. You're gonna have to watch it. But if there's like specific tips, then you can ask people here in stream chat. But if you need a like a guide, I have a written a video guide, excuse me, on my channel on crafting that you can watch. Alright, Legendary. Maybe I will at some point, man. Have fun playing, dude. Good seeing you, buddy. Glad to see that your channel's doing well, man. Keep up the good work, dude. What class is the funnest rotation in PvE? It's very subjective, man. That's a very subjective topic. I would say, in general, people can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just what I've noticed from watching build videos, is that stamina seems to have a bit more of a complex rotation, while Magicka's rotations tend to be a little bit simpler. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for, but in terms of fun, it's so subjective. It's so subjective. And I know, Keck, you asked earlier, do trials groups generally want DKs? With the current way of how off balance works, no, they don't. Maybe with the change to off balance, possibly, but with the current way off balance works, not really. They don't want them. Thank you, Killer. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, man. Really appreciate it. I'm always glad to hear that people are enjoying all the videos and everything. You can buy Magicka glyphs either on the guild traders or you can pick them up from questing. See, I didn't think Magblade was that hard. I thought Magblade in PvE was relatively simple for the rotation. They want stam DKs, though. They do want stam DKs, man. Mag DKs? No. Stam DKs, though, with how much DPS they put out? Oh, yeah. No, I didn't think Magblade was that hard in PvE. I don't know. The rotation, to me, at least, was fairly simple. Same thing with my DK's rotation. I don't really think it's all that hard. Yo, what's up, Don? How's it going? What section in the guild store? I don't know what it is for the default UI because I use Awesome Guild Store. It's Grim, that's why people have issues dancing with it. Yeah, absolutely. Grim Focus is what everyone needs to practice with. For me, I was good using Grim Focus in PvE. I was not that good at using it in PvP. But in PvE, oh, I was fine with it. So if I may ask, are you guys really just going through this dungeon easily? Why don't you guys do a higher tier dungeon? Because this dungeon's a pledge, killer. This dungeon's a pledge. That's why. Yo, what's up, Film Girl? How's it going? Any Magicka build is easy as hell. Just spam shields and not die. That's not true, dude. That is not true at all. They do have an advantage due to having shields, but if you just spam shields, then your DPS is gonna be ass. The only hard part of being on a Magblade is funnel and oh my god, how buggy that shit is, man. Weaving with funnel, health, and swallow soul. Oh my god, it's just so buggy. So buggy. The pledges are random every day. The pledges are random every day with what they are. Sometimes you get really, really hard dungeons for pledges. Sometimes you get easier ones. Yes, Steven, if you use the transmutation system, that is how you can change the trait. Ah, perfect, Film Girl, perfectly. If you want, Killer, I actually have a guide on my channel on Undaunted Pledges and what they are and how they work and everything, so you can go check that out if you want. Let me run through this so I can scroll up. Yeah, I have a whole guide on transmutation if you want to give that a watch. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I did not. How do you switch the different bars? That is weapon swapping. That is weapon swapping. No problem. You can assign a different button to it. I don't know. I don't remember what the I don't remember what the default keybind for weapon swapping is. Mine's Z. I think the default one is the key to the left of the one button, the tilde. Why would a Magicka DK be better than Stam DK and vice versa? I feel DK is so up close. The reason that Stam DK is better than Mag DK right now is I mean, there's a lot of different reasons. It's just kind of like how the balance ends up working out with the different abilities. But the main reason that Mag DKs are not very desired is because my main spammable consumes a debuff or a status effect, I guess, called off balance. And that is very key right now to raid group DPS. So the constant consumption of off balance is very bad. It's very bad. So that's the main reason that Mag DKs are not currently like that desired for PvE, like high-end PvE. It may change in the future with the changes that ZOS makes to off balance, but we have to see. But Stam DK, yes, does a bit higher damage right now. Mag DK does really good damage, but like I said, the off balance what's it called? Consumption is very bad for them in terms of getting them a slot. If you do exclamation point add-ons in the chat, you will get my full add-ons. But yeah, no, Raid Planner is fantastic, man. I'm trying to get my guild on it right now. It's been kind of a project trying to get people to get over to the site. But I kind of was messing around on it and making practice events and stuff. And let me tell you, it works really well. I definitely commend you on a job well done. Yeah, if you want to join our Discord server, man, it is in the panels below. If you're on Twitch watching or if you're on YouTube, it's in the description. If any of you guys want to take your questions to Discord later, in case I for some reason missed them on stream, chats are very active tonight, so I am sorry if I'm missing your messages, but I'm doing what I can to do DPS and be useful and still interact with chat. I'll be able to just stare at chat while I go back to grinding, though. PvP is not PvP on PC because everyone has cheats. I'm sorry, there are. Don't even get me started on the add-on discussion, man, because I'm gonna win that conversation. Well, no, we have text channels too. You don't have to use voice chat. You don't have to use voice chat. New ESO player, bought it on all platforms. Which Wow. I'd recommend PC. Always gonna recommend PC. I like PC over consoles. Yeah, glad to be able to help, man. But no, add-ons are not cheating at all. Add-ons are not cheating at all. The only add-on that is cheating is Miat's PvP add-on, which they're going to try to patch next patch. But besides that, add-ons are cosmetic. Add-ons don't do anything that is game-breaking, that's going to make you significantly better on PC than it would on console. It's all quality of life. When you're in a PvE instance or when you're in PvP combat, that's different. Like when you're in a PvE instance or you're in PvP combat, no add-on except for Miats is going to help you there. And even then, Miats is for PvP only. PC add-ons are all quality of life. You don't need add-ons to be a Zergling. Anybody can be a Zergling, man. Add-ons are not. Everybody can pleb it up. Yo, what's up, Sayo? How's it going, man? Road tripping home 8 hours to go. Got to catch up to your CP. Yeah, man. I'm running away, dude. I'm running away. But no, I'm not trying to sound argumentative, Storm. I'm not trying to sound argumentative. It's just I don't like when people say that add-ons are cheating because they're really not. The majority of them are just quality of life or visual changes. Just make maybe one add-on that is like a cheating add-on. I will absolutely give you that. Miat's PvP add-on is bullshit. But like I said, hopefully they're able to patch it. But we'll have to see. Yeah, what Keck said. What Keck said about the sword gear. He's spot on with that. Miats equals life. But yeah, I would recommend PC for add-ons too. Absolutely. The add-ons just add too much quality of life, man. They just add way too much quality of life to not have. Yo, man, chats are popping off tonight, man. Yeah, let me know how the snipe spamming is not gonna get you super far in a duel, man. And a shield spam is not gonna kill anyone. What does that add-on do, Dots? What, Miats? Miats basically just gives you a lot of combat cues. So, like, for example, if someone's stealth near you, and they start to attack you, then it'll tell you, block. That, like, it kind of plays a little bit of the game for you. Oh, yeah, I fucking hate this boss, dude. She'll just jump in your face and punch you in the mouth with no warning. How does my build work, Dots? My PvP build or the build that I'm using right now? Because this is my PvE build. My DPS is lower than it normally is because I'm not using my PvE CP. I just have my PvP CP on because I've been way too lazy to switch. But I'm using my PvE gear. Oh yeah, it's very cheap. Oh, give me that. There we go. Oh, my PvP build? I'll show you my PvP build after. I just want to finish up this dungeon. Yeah, what Zocane said, though. Do I have any recommendations for Warden? In terms of what, Jessica? The thing is, it's not technically illegal, Miats, because the thing is, ZOS made all that stuff available through the API, so it is kind of inevitably their fault. But hopefully that they patch it this upcoming cycle, so that we don't have to deal with that anymore. How'd you know that you procs crystal frags for an instant cast any indicator on the screen? I know it has a 35% chance, but people seem to know cues. I think, as far as I know, if it works the same way that my... What's it called? If it works the same way that my lash works, then the skill's gonna change its appearance slightly, or it'll glow. It'll glow on your bars, so you'll be able to see it. Leveling in dungeons? Jessica, are you following my Warden leveling guide by any chance? Because if you're not following my Warden leveling guide, I'd recommend you follow it. That's gonna be the majority of my recommendations. Maddie, still feeling like shit, man?
No.
Oh, this is a different boss I'm thinking of. It's probably 2. Oh, Sly and Katara on YouTube together. It's a Christmas miracle. Alright, let's go turn in these pages. Let's go turn these bitches in. Yeah, Stam Wardens are really good in PvP right now. Very strong class. I just watch it, not sure if I want to be a DPS or a healer. Well, the way I would say it is, the way I would say it, Jessica, is, do you want to play mostly solo or do you want to play with a group? I'd say if you want to play with a group, then it's really up to you at that point what you want to play. But if you want to play solo, I'd say maybe try Magica Warden, because Magica Warden you can still use like a resto staff on your back bar if you want a solo quest, or you could just use the heals from Green Balance and just do that. But I'd recommend if you want to play solo, then maybe try Magica DPS. Wayward, use my Magden solo build. It is meta. And by meta, it's not meta. But who cares? It's a good solo build. Alright. Let's turn in these keys, see what we get. Grothdar. Bruh. Come on, dude. Give me something. Give me something. Okay, where was Grothdar when I wanted Grothdar? Like, way back when? Like, where was it? Ugh, we want to do White Gold Tower? Ah, fine. Alright. Alright, they want to do White Gold Tower, so we'll do it. What elf in using bows? Oh, so in that case, you're going to want to play a Stamina Warden. But even then, Stamina Wardens have some good heals to offer. I'll be soloing because I don't know anyone, but I don't want to get kicked from dungeons because if wardens are supposed to be healers. No, Jessica, no, wardens aren't supposed to be anything. The good thing about ESO is that any class can really play any role, you know? So you can be a DPS warden, perfectly fine. Yo, HRH Willows, thank you for following. I got it off stream, yeah, Sly, I got it off stream. As a new player, what would be a good startup, Magicus, etc.? What is the demand in guilds like? Well, the highest demand is always for tanks, and is always for tanks and healers. The highest demand is always for tanks and healers, always. So if you want to try to go for something like that, then yeah. I need me some Sly on PC. But no, you don't have to be a healer as a warden. No, you can really play any role, DPS, tank, what have you. But yeah, like I said, tanks and healers are always in the highest demand by far. Yeah, I got the Sench. I wanted to do damage thing on one bar and a restoration heal on another bar. Does that work? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a very common setup for PvP. Level 10 now. What weapons for dual wield? For dual wield? As a... Hold on. I have a lot of whispers. 1 second. Okay. Well, I want to do it for PvE as well. Would that make me a healer? If you want to for PvE, I would not. I'd recommend not using a restoration back bar as a Magicka character. You don't need it. I would just use double destro bars. But if you want to solo, then yeah, you could use a restoration staff. Yeah. Am I gonna ignore you? Let me see what you said. If Squidward could Squidward, would he Squidward or would he SpongeBob? Oh, I have no idea, dude. Yeah, I had to buy the Sench with jewels. It fucking sucks. Yeah, you could do double bow Stam Warden, absolutely. That would just make you, like, you don't... Just because you use a restoration staff doesn't mean you're a healer, you know? It doesn't mean that you're just a, you're a healer, but... Oh, let me clear all my fucking notifications here. Alright, we're good. No, I am, this guy's on EP and my future Stam Sork is going to be on DC. Do I ever do group PvP in Cyrodiil while using Discord? I will be, yes, in the future. When I start doing PvP again on stream, then yeah. Once I'm done grinding up all my stuff. Because I want to heal people? Then, I mean... But I also want to do damage if need be. What you can do, WB, what you could do, is you could just play as a DPS and just make, like, your resto staff, like, it's not going to be as efficient damage-wise, but, you know, that's what you trade off for some heals. I wouldn't go full healer then. I wouldn't go full healer. Like, if you want to be able to do some damage, then... I don't know, because the thing is, you might just be better off going healer, because the thing is, as a healer, you still are going to use a destruction staff, because you want to use lightning wall, and you want to use elemental drain. So maybe going healer would be best. So if you want to follow my Sork healing guide, I think you said you were a Sork, if I remember correctly. You can always follow my Sork guide on the website. The leveling guide has a Sork healing leveling path in it, so you could follow that. But I'd say kind of based on what you said, maybe try a healer, actually. Like, now that I'm really thinking about it, I'd say try a healer. I got the Senshine in my first crate, you bastard. What's the best way to make gold? The best way to make gold is to flip items. Buy them lower than they're worth and sell them for what they're worth. Then yeah, I would try healing. I would try healing. Like I said, my leveling guide has a Sork level healer path on it that you could follow. That's a lot for the info in your beginner's guide. I'm a very new player. As tomorrow I'll download the game. Greetings from Argentina. What's up, Caesar? How's it going? I saw your comment on the video, man. Really appreciate it. But if you need anything else, by all means, check out the channel. I have a lot of other info that you could probably take advantage of. Dual bow is good, but say you hit high level, I would only have other skills ready to use. Just some advice and go 5 medium armor for Stand Warden. Absolutely. You could do double bow. But yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. It'd be a good idea to have at least dual wield. In your back pocket in case you ever want to use it. Hey man, our boy Wiggly here is healing on a DK, and he's doing well. Granted, as a Sork healer, are you going to be healing trials? No, but you'll definitely be able to heal vet dungeons at the very least. Absolutely. Don't let anyone tell you that your memes can't be dreams. No, and even if you did WBTO, you could just use the rededication shrines and, you know, fix it, you know. What's the meta build for PvP? For what class? Also, I know somebody asked me about my Magic K PvP build. I will go over it after this dungeon here. Can we get people to donate right after Christmas? True, man. Hard for money right now. Ah, cock. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped off. I shouldn't have jumped off. Mistakes were made. No. Oh, in general? There is no meta build in general. That's the thing with PvP. And if you can, Storm, please try not to advertise other people's shit on my stream, please. But no, like there are certain sets in PvP that are stronger than others, but I wouldn't say that there's necessarily a concrete meta. Because you have to keep in mind that at the beginning of the Clockwork City patch, everybody thought Wardens were fucking dog shit, and then one person discovered that Stamina Wardens were actually really, really good. And now everyone's like, Stam Wardens are so OP. But at the beginning of the patch, everyone thought they sucked. You know? No, that's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Heavy armor is not the meta for every single class. Not true. Not true at all. Magic Sorks especially don't want to use heavy armor. They don't need to because they use light armor. They use light armor first of all, but because they use shields, shields cannot be crit on and shields cannot be penetrated through. So you don't need heavy armor. So no, Magic Sorks are going to use light armor. Magic and Nightblades can also use light armor. Magic and DKs and Magic and Templars, being that they're slow-moving magic units, are probably going to want to use heavy armor. But it very much depends on your class. It very much depends on your goals. Stam Sorks, for example, can go medium armor or can go heavy armor. It's up to if you want to be a little bit higher damage or if you want to be on the tankier side. But just remember that a lot of times meta is perceived. Just keep that in mind. Do you think of DK, Resto, Destro? You can absolutely make that work for PvP. I know a guy who plays Destro, Resto, and PvP, and you can absolutely make it work. Not something I'd play, I'm a huge fan of DK of SNB Destro or Resto. But you can definitely make it work. Welcome back, Low Factor. How's it going, man? What did I say the build was called? Well, no, 7th Legion's so strong. Absolutely. I would probably say that is one of the strongest sets in the game. Shouldn't purchase ESO Plus? I think it's worth it. Wait, what build, WB? Are you talking about the healer build for the Sork? There's a leveling build on my... If you go to my website and scroll over PvE builds and scroll down to leveling builds, you'll see the Sork leveling build. Yeah, no, medium's not the greatest. It's not in the greatest of spots. But no, you could absolutely make it work, though. I know plenty of people who are very, very good who play in medium, and they make it work. You just have to really, really find the right gear combination to make it worth using. The strongest are more broken. Feels good. What's up, Fungus Power? How's it going, man? Very cool, Steven. Very cool, man. Making loads of progress. Loads of progress. Stanblade gets away easily with medium armor? Absolutely. Yes, they do. Yeah, 7th Legion right now is such a high demand set, so you're going to be able to sell it for a good amount of money. I love you too, Dr. Don. Well, that'll I'm gonna draw the line a little bit there, but dude, I miss when Forgotten Waste was a secret untouched gem that no one knew about. Now that everybody knows about it, there's always so many people that are grinding. I don't have a sub button, man. Not on Twitch. My main stream's on YouTube. If you go into the panels below the stream, you can click a link to take you to the YouTube stream. But if you wanna sub to me, you have to sponsor me on YouTube, my man. So you'd have to participate in the YouTube stream. Absolutely, say I would say it's a give and take, man. It's a give and take. No problem. The main reason I stream on YouTube is just because YouTube's super beneficial for my channel and it doesn't have an exclusivity clause like Twitch. Thing I had with MMORPGs was the high learning curve. Seems like ESO has a more understandable curve to follow. Actually, I thought ESO had a very high learning curve when I started as a new player. Especially because back when I started, there wasn't a shit ton of guides out, which is why I ended up creating most of them. You know. So I run heavy on my mag blade. Yeah, you could run either or. You can run heavy or you could run light. Like I ran light on my mag blade, but I also ran tankier gear sets. So again, it's all about a give and take, man. All about a give and take. I'm going to make a Nord Stamplar PvP build PvE tank. I'm going to do 2H in the back bar and SB in the front bar. Any advice? I mean, for the leveling process at the very least, you should consult my guide. But then in terms of like an end game build, I would say go to our Discord server and ask, because I'm not an expert on Templar tanks by any stretch. Absolutely, Dr. Don, absolutely. That's why I created all these tutorials when I was leveling up through the game to help people out. Well, I'm actually going to talk about that in my podcast for next week. I'm going to actually talk about the build variety and how much build variety there is in ESO and why it's such a good thing, and how you shouldn't be just funneled into what everyone says is necessarily the best. But yeah, absolutely, I agree. You can totally over theory craft. Your guides are very useful. I'm glad you think so. Glad you think so. By the way, Dottz, I have a tank, but he has no gear to survive. Ah, man, you gotta get on that, dude. It's always good to have another tank available. Yeah, Jessica, I was an ex-WoW player myself as well, and yeah, ESO was definitely a strong learning curve because it's so different than WoW. It's so different than WoW in like literally every capacity. But that's why we have my guides, man. You always have my guides to look through and to check out to help you along with your journey. I basically have a guide on every topic, so next week, based on demand from the stream, I'm going to make an armor guide on which armor you should choose. And then I also have the podcast, and then probably a Vet Weichel Tower guide.
Go. Find the Empress Regent.
You may fashion scrolls to your heart's content. There you go. WBTO. Go to, hover over PVE builds, click leveling build, scroll down, click Sork, and then click the shortcut in the article that I wrote, and there's a healer button. Just click that. Or can a mod go grab it and link it in chat, please? Do I have guests on my podcast? I'm going to eventually, but for the first couple, I'm going to do it just me. Like, I don't have an end game. Yeah. There you go. You got it. Yeah, no, I don't have an end game Sork leveling build on the site yet. I don't have one yet. I want to get one, but I don't have one yet. But you're still leveling up anyway, so for right now, the leveling build's going to be more useful to you anyway. No, don't worry about it, Katara. He's got it. He figured it out. I can't figure out how to sponsor. I'm a dum-dum. So basically, you have to make sure you're watching the stream over on the YouTube Gaming website. You can't be watching it on regular YouTube. You have to make sure you're watching it on the YouTube Gaming website. And if you're on your phone, you need to be watching it from the YouTube Gaming app. Is the stream live? The stream should be live. Yeah, stream's live. No problem, man. Glad to help. Hey Dottz, I'm doing a Stamina Nightblade for PvP, but I don't have any of the DLC. What gear and armor do you suggest for me? If you go to our website, dude, we have a Stamina Nightblade PvP build on the website. You could just replace the Asylum 2H with a regular 2H. But I would just do that. Just follow the one that I have on my website. And just keep in mind, guys, even if you don't have DLC, does not mean you can use the armor for the DLC. It just means that you can't go and craft it. It just means that you can't go and craft it. You can have a friend craft it for you. Well, thank you, Steven. Thank you, man. The first episode was a little bit on the more zealous side. I talked about how ZOS needs to work on their overall infrastructure and tech. So that was more of a critical stream, or a critical podcast, but then the next one is going to be, like I said, it's going to be a more positive one, and be about the build variety in ESO. I would say I agree that DKs are the strongest, but I'd probably say that Warden is the second strongest, and then Templar would come after that. Spellscar a good place to grind, or is Alakir better? Spellscar's better. Spellscar is the best, but it's crowded as shit, so keep that in mind. But yes, guys, if you want to sponsor, you need to make sure that you're watching the stream on YouTube Gaming, not on YouTube's native site, and there will be a streaming button. And if you're on your phone, you need to download the YouTube Gaming app, and you will see the sponsor button. Everything's on my website, guys. Everything's on my website. As in, Tanks Nightblade's better than Templar? Yeah, no, I was just saying for the top two. I know that it went DK Warden, and I didn't really know anything after that. But Nightblade being better than Templar. See, I never would have guessed that. I'm assuming, what's better after that, Wooler? Is it Sork or Templar? Because it's DK, Warden, just so I know for when I tell people in the future. It's DK, Warden, Nightblade, and then is it Templar next or Sork next? If I made a whole guide on my website, I'd be referencing it all the time too. Exactly, Jacob. Exactly, man.
The plane now.
I can see why Nightblade would be better due to all those sources of minor maim
I guess it's mostly just him.
and the and Mirage.
Approach.
Wow, that's awesome, dude. DK Warden, Nightblade Templar, Sork. Okay. So that is the tanking tier list, guys. And you're not gonna get a much better source to tell you what it is. Muller's the tanking expert. So that is your tier list. I don't think I'm gonna do a podcast on that, Lynn. I don't think I'm gonna do a podcast on that, man. Yeah, Kev, he's actually been here for a while, man. But feels good, man, to have some other creators watching the stream.
The Elder Scroll was right about you. Let's move.
Dude, I always get so thirsty when I stream. Oh shit, chest's over here. Oh wow, my bags are full as hell. Well, I'm not going to be able to loot anything else till the bosses because my bags are full. By the way, guys, just an FYI, I will not unfortunately be able to stream on Monday because Monday is New Year's Day. So just keep in mind, Monday is going to be a day off. But then Tuesday we're going to have a video, Wednesday we're going to have a video, and then we'll have a stream next Thursday.
Trying to make sense of merging realities.
Yeah, that's the thing about tanking, guys, is that maintaining your block is like priority number one. You know, you want to try to be able to maintain your block as much as you physically can because it is your biggest source of mitigation. What's the best DPS class? Right now, the best PvE DPS class is a Stamina Dragon Knight. Oh, no problem, Kevin. No problem, man. Don't worry about it. No problemo, dude.
Won't end well for you, Your Majesty. Leave the scroll.
Glad to hear that the Empen's going well, dude. I missed, dude. I want to get back into PvP so bad. But I gotta grind the CP, man. I gotta grind it. After this dungeon, how long have I been streaming for? It's only 8:40? Okay, so I still have like another 2 hours left in the stream. So after this dungeon, I'm gonna go right back to grinding. Hopefully, between the planner inhibitor and the last boss, we're not here for 300 years.
Attack the rifts. She calls her allies.
Oh my god, this heavy attack bug is just wonderful. I hate that when my heavy attacks get stuck. Alright guys, I'm not going to pay attention in chat for 1 second because I don't want to fuck this up. Because this site is a bitch and a half. Listen, listen, Katara, my bags are full. I've been looting all dungeon. My bags are full. Guys, I'm gonna need to merchant after this. Because if I don't, people are gonna get all upset. I don't want to get too close, man. That's why. I don't even want to drop an ult because it like serves no purpose. She's gonna walk right out of it. There we go. Die, bitch. Steven, if you check my channel, man, I have an entire guide dedicated to races. Just take a look at that, dude. All right.
She slays us all.
No excuses, you know this. Let me tell the group sec need to vendor. Oh, dude, Qatar, what am I supposed to do? They're going on without me. I can't leave my buddy guy, pal here, friends here in the dust. All right. Let's bust out the merchant. Oh, you guys are keeping me in combat. Feels bad. Yeah, the more CP you get, the more damage you're gonna do.
Yes.
Here we go. I'll make room in my bag so I can loot more stuff. All right, I'll make room. Yo, Rayleigh, thank you so much for subscribing. And Carissa, I don't know if I thanked you for following on Twitch, but thank you so much. I'm gonna put those up for sale because I have them already. I could use the geo, or let me use the geodes, so that'll make 2 more spaces in my bag. Wow, 2 transmutation crystals. Wow, 2 more. Wow. All right, just let me know when you guys are done. When Fraglind is out of the shackles, what happened to the Ultimate piece of scum, I wonder? Yeah, right.
Care to bargain?
But yeah, for tanking, I always recommend double SMB as well. On all my leveling guides, I recommend it. It's just the way to go. You can play with alternate weapons, but ultimately, I believe double SMB is just definitely the way to go. I am the worst Stamplar, dude. I'm so bad at my Stamplar. He's a Magic Dragon Knight. It's awful. Keep in mind though, whoever asked about the whip damage and the CP, this is not my PvE CP. If this was my PvE CP, my whips would be even higher. This is my PvP CP, so it's horribly optimized for PvE. But what does 200 transmutation crystals give you? Well, I mean, using the transmutation crystals allows you to transmute the gear, so every 50 you can transmute a piece. I have a whole guide for it on my channel. Just check it out. That'll explain how transmutation works and what the crystals are for. What's up, Brandon? How's it going, man? Dragon Eagle 01. Oh, are you from, oh my god. Are you the guy that DMs me on Twitter a lot? Is that you? Or am I thinking of a different person? Yeah, Nord is a solid tank race. I believe it's behind Argonian and Imperial, but Nord is a solid 3rd place contestant. Yeah, 200 is the max amount of transmutation crystals. That is 4 transmutes that you can do at 50 apiece. Got a question about leveling in general. Are you able to level up all of your abilities and passives, or will you run out of points? So you have to choose smartly. I believe that you can potentially get, like, almost everything that you need, but you're going to need to make sure that you're doing your dungeon quests for your skill points, you're getting your sky shards, you're getting, you know, you're doing PvP for skill points. So I would choose smartly, because otherwise, like, you're going to be missing out on key stuff until you get more skill points. So I would recommend on choosing smartly. Yeah, no problem. It's a more recent video. Yeah, let's go for hard mode. YOLO. YOLO and a half, dude. Let's do it at least once. All right, let's party. Whoops. Here we go, here we go. Oh, feels bad. Here guys, I will answer chat messages in a hot second. Bruh. Molakina, you bitch. Guess my depth perception ain't that good there. That's an enchant, Brandon. You can't have shock would not be a trait. Shock would be an enchant for swords, which you could just buy and put on the sword yourself. Fuck, dude, I got stunned when I was trying to kill it. Eh, doesn't matter. Feels good. No, traditionally they're not, no.
I'll take this. Follow me.
Who is usually a healer? Templars and Wardens. Yo, Ujavudu? Thanks for following, man. But yo, my race class guide covers tanking. Keep that in mind. My race class guide covers tanking. It covers everything. Just, you could also take a look at that. Alright, let me see if I missed anything while I was PvPing. Which is better for PvP, Stamnite Blade or Magnite Blade in your eyes? Stamnite Blade, 100%. Yeah, dude, you gotta join the Dippin Dottz, man. I don't want to make a second character as a DPS, but I love the idea of Magic and TK. It's fun as hell, and I'd absolutely recommend it. Yes, Templars are stronger healers, absolutely. They are absolutely the strongest healers, but Warden is the second strongest. Let's bust on out of here. But yo, actually, you know what? If whoever wanted to know what my PvP build is, just do !PvP build in the chat. You'll get the full written guide, so I don't have to go over the full thing here. Yeah, Wiggly's like, whoa, 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 what are you talking about? My ZK healer is by far the strongest. You would not be wrong. Scathing versus Julianos? Oh, I don't know the current... I don't know what's currently parsing higher. They're both really solid, but I don't know what's technically parsing higher at the moment, Doble. I'm sorry, man. They're very comparable. From patch to patch, sometimes some are better than others, but I think I always like Julianos, personally. I always like Julianos. Because Julianos is never shitty. You know what I'm saying? Like, Scathing can kind of come in and out of favor, but Julianos is by far, like, one of the most solid sets ever. That is a powered Spell Power Cure Lightning Staff. I am gonna save that, even though I don't ever plan on healing. Should I run 5 pieces of Julianos or BSW while wearing Valk and Scoria? Well, what class are you playing? That's gonna kind of change my answer. Oh yeah, Julianos is my favorite. For Maj DK, Burning Spell Weave. Burning Spell Weave is the frickin' bomb.com on a Maj DK. I use Burning Spell Weave in PvP and in PvE. It is just so frickin' good. Yeah, absolutely. Really, really good dungeon runs, guys. Really good runs. Oh, all of the crafting goods, man. All of the crafting goods. This training, a training helmet's just like a bitch slap in the face. Deconstructing intricates on a... I don't want to hold on to those, though, Mom. I don't want to hold on to those. I know I should have sent them over to my Stam Sork, but I just... Meh. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Alright, let's bank this.
May I be of service? Hello there.
I sell intricates all the time. See, Katara, Kevin sells them. At least I deconstruct them for the materials. I could place them for other people. I could. You're right. Will a Burning Spell Weave and Silks of the Sun setups be fine until I finish for traits for Julianos? Yeah, it's actually a very strong setup. It's a very strong setup. You could absolutely run that. How did I get my eyes like this? These are my glasses. I have the Gunner computer glasses that I use. And the main reason I use those is because I work on computers for a living, so my eyes take an absolute beating. Say thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Kevin gets me, man. Kevin gets me. He gets me. He gets my struggle. He gets my struggle, man. He picks up what I place down.
If you're looking for the bank of Mournhold, come to the right place. Your valuables will be safe.
Oh, my in-game skin? Oh, feels bad, dude. Feels super awkward, man. Oh, I guess if you're wearing a hat, it goes on even if you're not. So my eyes look like this because of the skin that I'm wearing, which is the Bloodforged skin. That's why my eyes look like this. Feels bad, dude. That awkward moment when you think. All right. So let's put on my. We put on my hat. Yeah, no, I should have sent them to my Stam Sork. Don't be that guy? Wait, don't be that guy about what? What are you talking about? See, Kevin and me are the same in this regard, man. We're the same in this regard. I should have sent them to my Sork though. To be fair, I need to start mailing them to my Sork. Oh, that's why I was here. But yeah, no, Ripperino, dude. Ripperino on the feels bad moment where I think you're asking me about my glasses, but you're asking me about my character in game. There's so much going on in chat. It's actually like one of the most active nights ever. It's pretty awesome. But someone asked if I'm a software engineer. Pretty much. My official title is a systems engineer, but I literally do computer and software all day. Are there any negatives to being a vampire like in other test games? Yes. If you watch my Vampire and Werewolf guide, I go over all that stuff. What are intricates? If you go... what guide is that even in? Go to my crafting guide. It's in my crafting guide. But Woler, I'm gonna take my headphones off so I can show you. So these glasses they're computer glasses. They're Gunner computer glasses. I have prescription in mine because I need to wear glasses, so I got a prescription. But basically, the yellow tint on the glasses blocks the blue light that comes from your computer screen. Because prior to this, because like I work on a computer for a living, so I'm sitting in front of a computer screen for 8 hours a day, and then I come home, I work out, and I come up and stream for 3 to 4 hours, so my eyes are just getting pummeled. And I started getting really bad eye pain, really bad headaches, and it was to the point that I couldn't even look at my phone without getting a headache. So I got these glasses as kind of like our last resort. I thought it was kind of bullcrap at first, and I was like, there's no way it can work, but they really do. The yellow tinted lens blocks the blue light that comes from the computer screen. They also have like an anti-reflective coating, which helps block more light, I believe, as well. The glasses are kind of curved a little bit, so they hug your face really well. And then I have the prescription in mine. And actually, it was recently proven. The Gunner Twitter posted an article on their. They posted an article on their Twitter about how, actually, as I touch my glasses, things are our fingerprint magnet. They posted an article on their Twitter about how some guy finally discovered the link between the blue light from our computer screens and your circadian rhythm. And for those of you who don't know, your circadian rhythm is what uses blue light from the sun to determine whether or not, besides your body, it kind of helps regulate your body's sleep cycle. So that's why a lot of times if you're on your computer all night, you'll have a lot of trouble falling asleep because your circadian rhythm's all fucked up from the blue light, and it has been proven that that is actually a thing. So that is why I got these. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, it's just I use them and they just work too well. Yeah, I like them. I like them. They're called Gunner glasses, for those of you who don't know. Gunnar. Yeah, I feel you, man. I'm the exact same way. I work 40 hours a week as a software engineer, basically, and then I game. Yeah, so I totally feel it, man. I totally feel it. Like I said, my official title is systems, but I do software programming and stuff. So yeah, I totally get it, man. I'm telling you, these things, I thought it was going to be like snake oil kind of BS, but I preach these to everybody simply because they worked so well. There are ones that are not prescription. The ones that are not prescription are so much cheaper. The ones with the prescription are going to be more expensive. What's up, Dragon? How's it going? I do. I notice that I sleep better when I use these. The problem is that I don't sleep better because I end up going to bed and thinking about ESO, like, oh, I wonder what I should do with my builds, but I do feel tired, yeah. It's not like I used to feel where I'd be so hyped up after my streams and whatever. Like, I wouldn't be able to sleep for shit. It was bad. I absolutely recommend them. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I kind of wish I was. But I preach the technology because, like, I got desperate at one point. I didn't know what to do. So when other people are in the same situation, I help them. I don't know my my exact prescription. I don't know what my exact prescription is. I forget. But I needed to get, like, I took my prescription from my optometrist and I just gave it to Gunner. Okay, hold on a second. Lynn, work gym, ESO, YouTube girlfriend. What does an average day look like with you? Timestamps include. Okay, so do you want to know an average day in the life of Dottz Gaming? So an average day in my life is I go to work. I get to work at 8 a.m. I work all day till about 4. I drive home. I get home at 4:30. I go upstairs, use the bathroom, change, and we have a home gym at my house, so I go down to my basement and I work out. I finish working out. I come upstairs. I shower. I eat dinner. What's it called? Wait, I forgot where I was. I was reading chat, so I forgot where I was. So I shower. I eat dinner. And then after I eat dinner, I come to my computer. I sit down. I turn on my stream. I stream. I talk to Lauren on the phone. And I go to bed. Then I wake up and I do it all again the next day. It's very busy. I lead a very busy life. And then on the weekends, like Friday after work, I drive all the way to Lauren's. And I hang out with Lauren Friday through Sunday. Then I drive back home. And I do it all again. Or she'll drive to me, we'll hang out, then she'll drive back home, and I'll do it all again. It's very busy. Very busy. Keepo. The day I actually go into Discord bot commands and actually type IMPC feels good. That'd be great. But no, it's a lot of time management. It's a lot of time management. But I got very, very good at my time management in engineering school. That's where I really perfected it. As literally all of my buffs run out. Engineering school really it forces you to time manage so well. So I got so good at it. Yeah, I'm going to make a basement gym in my apartment as well. Because I'm doing mainly calisthenics right now, the only thing I really needed was, I bought this, power tower thing that I'm able to do pull-ups and dips on. Which is really the only equipment I need. Everything else I do on the floor, so... Wait, Diho, what did you spend 2.5k crowns on? But, Ginger Dog, I don't know if I said hello to you, but if I did not, what's going on? But how do you know which ones to buy? It doesn't matter, dude. The gaming ones, the computer ones, it doesn't matter. Just get the ones that you like the most. These are the intercepts for some context. These are the intercepts. How long's left in the stream? An hour and a half? I use one of these 2-hour scrolls. Yeah, I need the non-prescription ones. Yeah, the non-prescription ones are not really priced that bad. They're actually priced pretty reasonably. The prescription ones, of course, are just super goddamn expensive. What's my biggest tip for a new ESO player? Ooh. My biggest tip for an ESO player is just play the game. Is relax and play the game. New players, in my opinion, get way too caught up with trying to get ready for endgame and trying to prep for endgame builds and trying to figure out what they're going to use when they're max level. And I hate to say it so bluntly, but you can't plan for that because you don't understand how to play the game. Follow my leveling builds, which are not even really builds. They're kind of like loose guidelines for you to follow. Just follow that and just play the game and enjoy the game. And don't worry about trying to be optimal and anything. Just play and learn and have fun. Because so many new players get so caught up in, like, oh, I gotta do this build. I gotta try to do this. Well, what about this build? What about that build? What about this build? And to be blunt about it, you don't know whether or not a build is good because you don't really know anything about the game, you know? So how can you know if a build is good or not? So my opinion is to just take your time, explore, enjoy the game, and just have fun. What's the best way to have gold? I need to make a command for this. Is flipping items. Flipping items on the auction house. Oh, wait, let me, yo, join my group. Hey. Join my group, dude. Let's work together. You fucking ass. Trying to make us both get more XP. What a douche. I'm actually trying very hard to prepare for late game. Okay, so Viking. What I would recommend doing, dude, follow my leveling guide. Because my leveling guide, I basically sampled dozens of endgame PvE builds to see what people generally use. And I recommended those for you to follow. And to pick from that ability list and choose and make your own ability path so that you can learn and figure out what you'd like. But those are the most common abilities used. So follow that. Don't try to make an endgame build now and predict and theory craft an endgame build, because I guarantee you, when I'm not trying to be mean, it's going to be bad. When I was a new player, I did the same shit. I was like, I'm going to theory craft an endgame build now so that when I get to endgame, I'll be ready, and whatever. My build fucking sucked because I didn't know anything about the game at the time. I didn't understand the math and the base mechanics behind the game. So just follow my leveling paths and just practice and learn the game. That's all you got to do, man. That's all you got to do. If you follow my leveling guides, I promise you, come endgame, you'll have the majority of your skills leveled up and ready to go. I promise. Don't rush content. You'll regret it later when you have no sky shards. Absolutely. Going to be making a tank warden. Should I go magic or stamina? You're going to want to go hybrid, generally. I would recommend while you level to invest all your points into health. And then eventually, once you get to endgame, based on the type of gear that you need, you're going to have to put your attributes in a certain stat spread, kind of based on where you need your attribute points. But to be safe come endgame, you're most likely going to go like 66% into stamina and like 33% into magicka, and then maybe some like points into health if you really need it. Your whip does so much damage. Why? Well, I mean, I am CP 572. I hate it when 690 join the random daily. He speedrun without wanting anyone to grab or do the quest. Yeah, a lot of times I just leave people in the dust and they don't really care. I find ESO very versatile compared to other MMOs because it is. I'm actually going to talk about that in my podcast on Tuesday, about how ESO just really allows for so much build, creativity. Ah, Doble, yeah, come grind with me, man. That's you right next to me. I didn't even realize that was you. I will say, yo, nice costume you got going on there, man. I'm digging the fashion scrolls right now. Absolutely digging the fashion scrolls. But yeah, original pickle tickler. Thanks for the follow, man. Thank you. Does Flame Lash hit multiple targets? No, it does not. One target at a time. And those are bugged. But no, you're going to find that ESO is very, very open compared to other MMOs. Oh, I'm going to come here and be a dick. There's not enough mobs. Why did you guys all have to come to this fire zone? The fire zone was so nice and peaceful before all you guys got here. These people just ruined it for everybody. New player for about a month now. I'm just exploring and having fun wandering around exploring. Doing quests here and there. Watching your guides have helped me understand the game a lot. Well, I'm glad, Thror. I'm very, very glad. And, my friend, you are approaching the game the very perfectly as a new player. You're approaching the game perfectly. Keep doing you, man. Keep enjoying the game. If you have any, questions or need any advice, by all means, leave a comment on any one of my videos or join the Discord server, and we'll be able to help you out right with those. No problem. Just started playing the game. It's awesome. Absolutely. ESO's in a really solid spot right now as a game. It's in a really, really solid spot. Just reached CP 199. I'm taking a break from hardcore grinding and now starting my next character. Yeah, it's always good to take a break from hardcore grinding. Otherwise, you're going to burn yourself out. That's what I did a couple days ago. I just kind of like stopped grinding for a bit and just played some PvP with some friends and just took a break because like I was getting so burnt. I was so burnt. For stand part PvP, would an SMB on the back bar and a 2H good, 2H on the front bar be good? That'd actually be very good. It's a very common setup. Have I ever tried working out in the mornings? I have. I absolutely despise it. Absolutely despise it. And the thing is with my stream, with the fact that my stream goes to about 10:30, sometimes till even 11, and then I talk to Lauren after my stream before I go to bed. If I had to wake up in the morning to work out before work, I would barely sleep. I wouldn't get enough sleep. And because like I do work out pretty consistently, my body needs as much sleep as it can get, and I already don't give it enough. So working out in the morning would just murder my sleep. Yes, mounts carry over to all the characters. No, the training does not. The mounts themselves do, but the training does not. Yeah, it's not the funnest thing, Soggy. It is not the most fun thing in the world. I'll say that for sure. Very effective. But yeah, once you get the mounts are account wide. The mounts are account wide. Yo, 2 more CP and we officially gained 100. Feels good. CP is account wide as well, yes. CP is account wide. God, if CP wasn't account wide, no one would ever have an ult in this game. No one. Yes, DKs are a very viable endgame class. Stam DKs are currently the best DPS. And DKs are the best tanks. So they're a very viable endgame, yes. Every single mount is account wide. Every single mount. What's your opinion on using the same weapon but different abilities for both your front and back bar? You could absolutely do that. Tanks do that all the time. They run double sword and board bards. DPS do that all the time. They use double destro staff bars. So absolutely, it's something that you can do, and it is very common. No problem, Chase. I've been playing for about a month. I've barely left Forgotten Wastes. Probably approached the game very wrong, but I'm almost CP 300. Yeah, you probably are lacking a lot in the skill point department, the Waste Shrine department, and if you're magic, you probably have no lore books. But that's fine, man. If that's the way you want to go about the game, that's the way you want to go about the game. I always tell people, it's ultimately just play how you want. ESO has so many different ways and so many different paths to do things. Just do whatever. Do whatever tickles your fancy. But my personal belief is that a new player should quest. My personal belief. Yo, same, dude. If I had to grind this CP that I've been doing on every single character I'd want to play, I'd kill myself. God, that'd be torturous. They make prisoners do that on Guantanamo Bay. Tell us where you want to go. No more grinding. Yeah, we're making the progress, man. We're making the progress. 120, what is it? Yeah, 125 more CP to go. No. No. 115 more CP to go. Well, almost 115 more CP. I personally want to retire from healing and competitively fish. Wiggly, you had a good run, man. We had some good times. But I understand, dude. The world of competitive fishing is really high demand right now. I know the other day in my group I was really looking for a good fisherman, but there aren't really any good ones in the game right now. It's really hard. The gear is really hard to get. The skill trees are really hard to grind, and it's just a pain. I've given up on getting to CP cap. I know it's good, but I'd rather have fun playing the game. I know, dude. It's just the problem is I want to get to CP cap so bad for PvP. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to grind. Grinding makes me want to frickin' just die. But I want to be capped for PvP so bad. No, you guys should totally turn the rose into the clockwork citrus fillet and mail those to @Dottz Gaming. That's what you should do. I want to use the clockwork citrus fillet on my PvP build, but I can't justify the cost. It's so expensive. Like, Witch Mothers is so cheap, and the clockwork citrus fillet is so freaking expensive. No problem, Vikings. Lots of help, my man. Oh, there you go. 24-hour delivery for you? That's awesome. Yeah, I had to wait like 2 weeks for mine. That's also because I had a prescription, so they had to, like, you know, make the lenses and everything. But that's badass. I'm telling you, Waller, give them like 2 or 3 days. It's not going to be like, you're not going to put them on and be like, wow! But give them 2 or 3 days, you will notice that your eye pain, it will subside. I promise you. It did for me. It did for me. So I'm living proof. Yeah, it's because it's just so hard. There's just so much grinding to do. But like, I'm tired of getting into 1vx situations in Cyrodiil against players that I know I can beat, but I'm outstatted so hard. You know? There we go. But the thing is, this weekend, I might be on a little bit this weekend, even though I'm going to be with family, because my girlfriend, my brother's girlfriend, and, like, all of, like, my mom, my aunt, and, like, my female cousins are going out to do something on Saturday. So, when they all go out, it's going to just kind of be, like, me, my brother, my dad, and my uncle just kind of sitting around the house not doing anything. So, I think my brother and I are just going to probably, like, get some time to play video games, so I'm just going to freaking hop on and grind CP. Because New Life's almost over, and then I have to do this at double speed, or half speed, excuse me, and want to fucking cry. Jedi mind crits? There you go, man. I like that. Jumped back on my Stand-Blade PvP the other day, learning how to play Stand-Blade better, and it's much better. Very cool, dude. Glad to hear you're improving. Mike Wyman, thank you for subbing. Stand-Blade's also in a very, very solid place right now, so you also have that going for it. Oh, what the heck, dude? My stream deck lost the YouTube connection. Feels bad. Listen, I'm telling you, man, it might take you a little bit longer because the CP grind gets very, very slow. When you get higher up, it really, really slows down a lot. Like, it really slows down a lot. I will have to say, though, man, this stream deck thing is super badass, and I really, really enjoy it. I have to tinker with it a little bit more, but overall, I'm very pleased. Very pleased. They tell me, oh, you have to level builds. I'm just like, What up to 690? I'm like, I don't... Wait, are you saying that you want to get to 690 or that you want to make more builds? I kind of got confused by your message there. They tell me, oh, you have to level builds. I'm just like, what up to 690? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, man. Alright, Ginger Dog. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yo, Viking, thanks for following on Twitch, buddy. Oh, Stam Warden is so good right now. It is by far the best class for PvP. By far. Yo, and Mercury Shade, thank you for following on Twitch as well. Oh god, this lag. Probably won't be a fireside chat tonight since I'm just doing a big Q&A while I grind, so there's no need for me to just go sit at my house and do it, so just keep that in mind tonight. I want to grind as much as I physically can. Oh, yeah, you'd rather just play the builds that you want to... No, now I get you. You just would rather play the builds that you want to play instead of just grinding. No, it sucks, dude. It absolutely sucks. It's not fun. But, like, I'm telling you, it's not fun. No shame, dude. No shame. People think I'm weird for using commas when I type online, but it's very helpful when trying to get an intended message. No, it is, dude. I don't know who thinks you're weird for using commas. It's proper punctuation, and it makes reading a sentence 3,000 times easier. Because it separates your thought, you know? It helps pace out the thought. So that it's not just like one line of text where it's like where are the pauses and like where are like the parts of the sentence. No, you bitch. Is there a way that a temp healer, the battery, can solo level and spell scar? I find that I'm constantly dying. I may not be using my abilities correctly. If you look at the Templar healer build that we have on our website, I know that Jeremy goes into depth, I think, about some DPS skills that you can use to help out your damage, I believe. And if not, my leveling guide will have it. Because Control-Alt-Defeat, if you are leveling, follow my leveling build, dude. Follow my Templar leveling build. It's going to be much more handy for you than I'm assuming that that's an endgame build you're referencing. It's going to be much more helpful for you than an endgame build while you level. An endgame build isn't going to really show you what other alternatives you can use for leveling, you know? So I recommend following the leveling build on my website, the Templar leveling build for your leveling process, and choose from that list of abilities. And PvE builds, are they good for grinding, or do grinding builds exist? Yeah, you could use PvE builds for grinding, absolutely. Me, I use a grinding build, where you just literally wear full training gear, literally just use decent gear sets, it doesn't matter, just use training gear. And then I use a lot of AoE abilities so that I can mow down packs really fast. So I guess that's an AoE build, so to speak, or a grinding build, so to speak. That's just what I personally do. No problem. Like I said, you just want to make sure that you're wearing training gear, and then make sure that your skills focus very heavily on keeping you alive, and AoE. That's really what you want. Like, my back bar is major sorcery, major resistances, and area of effect damage. Then my front bar is a shield, another AoE, a heal, and a spammable. Actually, believe it or not, Sorks and Nightblades have a much easier time grinding than DKs. Sorks and Magblades grind so much more efficiently and quicker than DKs do. DKs are good for farming, don't get me wrong, but the other classes actually have a little bit of an easier time with it. I'm sorry, Keck. I know PCNA's been trying to get a trials group together recently. I know Jeremy's been putting a lot of effort in on that front. Because, you know, unfortunately because he wants to do it on the weekends, I'm not able to participate, but once I move in with Lauren, I'll be able to. Is it sad to say I've started running out of things to do on PS4? Have you ever gotten into PvP, Sly? Have you ever gotten into PvP? Become a PvP master? That'll give you something to do. I ordered a pair? Very cool, dude. Which frames did you end up getting? What frames did you end up choosing? Yeah, no problem, dude. Trust me, I can appreciate where you're coming from because I was in a very similar situation where, like, I don't know about you, I was getting to a point where I was just like, I'd walk into work every day and I'm like, I'm just gonna get a headache. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, it just sucks. The scopes? Oh, let me give those a quick Google. Oh yeah, no, I considered this pair at one point. I didn't really think these fit my face very well. I like the bigger, thicker frames for my face and like a more square frame for my face. But I've seen a lot of people wear these and they look really nice. Very cool, dude. Very cool. Yo, Pancakes, what's going on, man? We miss you, dude. I got what I needed from it, not going back anytime soon since it's not EP majority. Well, that gives you more of a challenge. The Sly 1VX. The Sly Cat Sporadicus 1VX montages. So these glasses are just they're like they're blue light computer glasses basically. The company that we get them that I got mine through is called Gunner. You can get them through other companies like Zenny Optical and there's other companies that do make them, but I just went with Gunner because it's like all they make. And they just help your eyes with looking at a computer. If you look at a computer for very long periods of time and find yourself getting headaches or eye pain, these will help with that. Because I work for an engineering firm and I game for fun, so I just stare at a computer for like 12 to 15 hours a day, and it just destroys my eyeballs. The event is still going. The event is still going. It will still be going until I believe next Tuesday is when it ends. The Sly versus the nope, not doing it. I've had that sometimes. Well, I'm not talking like if you obviously like if you're on a computer for like 18 hours at a clip, yeah, your eyes are gonna hurt eventually. Absolutely. What's it called? But like if you're I'm talking like to the point where like if you can't even look at a computer screen without being in pain, then that's when you know like you need something like this. I think I've seen Outcast wear them from time to time. I'm not entirely sure. I think he's worn them, Woler. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's worn them before because when I first got these, people even asked me if they're similar to what Outcast wears. So I think so. Wait, what did I say? You boys both said me. Me to what? To what thing that I said? The stream delay. I'm not sure what you're saying me to. Dude, all you people go away. So rude. No, I mean, your eyes get very used to it very quickly, but no, everything has like a slight yellowish tint, like an orangish tint to it, yeah. But your eyes adjust to it so fast. Like, when I take these off, everything looks so, like, bright and blue. Like, they just, I don't know. You get used to them, though. You get used to them really quick. Your eyes, like, really, really adjust. Yo, Zane Schmidt, thank you for subbing, man. $575, 100 CP gained. Feels good. We did it, stream. We gained 100 champion points this event. That's what I call progress, man. That's what I call progress. Let's see if we can make it to 125. If I can get to at least 600, I'll be a very happy man. Oh, Stream Deck, why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? But I'm actually gonna change something real quick. Hotkeys. Okay. Yo, we've kept a very good audience this stream, man. Very happy about this. Very good stream. Feels good. We just need one more sponsor for the last emote. We just need one more. We're so close, dude. The fireside chat emote is almost upon us. Yo, Rain, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Don't worry about it, dude. We still have about an hour left in the stream. Don't worry about it. We still have plenty of time. I'll probably spend like the last 15 minutes fucking with my stream deck actually and talking with you guys. Cause I need to screw with the stream deck while the stream's still alive. Oh boy, 3 Ancestor Silk. So what time is it for me right now? Right now for me it is 9:35. It's 9:35 for me. I am Eastern Standard Time. Oh my god, there's so many people here. Go back to Frost. Go back to Frost and leech over everyone there. Yeah, you're in EU. Well, it's late for you guys over there. It's like I have some EU viewers that like right now would be like by the end of the stream. Yeah, no, I think they're in the same time zone as you because by the end of the stream it's like 4:45 in the morning. Yeah, 4 a.m. probably should go to bed right now. Damn. Late for you EU guys. Yeah, at some point when I like get like hit another what's it called? At some point like when I first move into my apartment, I'm gonna do a long weekend stream so that the EU people can like watch at a reasonable time. But I'm not gonna have like any weekend time until like February, like mid-February. Yo, Mac, that's awesome, dude. What you guys build? What'd you guys build? Oh, you have holidays and Holland right now? Okay, very cool, dude. Very cool. So yeah, you got nothing that you have to wake up for tomorrow. It's super bizarre though with the time zones sometimes, because it's like I was playing with someone last night and she's from Australia, and we were talking and I was like, oh, I'm so tired, I gotta go to bed. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna go like run to the bank and run some errands, because for her it was like 2 in the afternoon or some shit. Or what was it when we went to bed? So 12. Yeah, it was about that. It was about like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and I was just like, oh my god, that's so bizarre. It's like it's 2 in the afternoon tomorrow for you. Like, whoa. Yeah, lunchtime here. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre. It's like really cool to think about, like the time zones and everything. It's really interesting. Because like I said, that was so weird. Like, I'm getting ready for bed, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna make a sandwich and go to the bank. I was like, okay. Part of some Ninjago. I don't even know what the hell that is. I'm officially old now, I guess. We do, man. I'm just saying it's very cool. Like, it's really cool, you know? That's one of the things, like, whenever I talk to, like, family and friends about gaming, I'm like, the best part is the people, man. The best part about gaming is all the people that you get to meet and just where everyone's from and how different it is, because it really expands your horizons to just so many different things. Yeah, I'm 16 hours behind you guys. Yep. 16 hours behind. I love the way you roll. Oh, YouTube on the stream deck. Why are you giving me problems? Why do you do this to me? Alright, Double, I just gotta make a repair run real quick, my man. Shoot over to Mournhold and repair. I love the way you roll. I have a pretty big Discord server with some people I met online and met at Gamescom last year. I don't know if I read that already, but if I did, whatever. But it's cool. That's cool, man. That's the one thing I like about our Discord server. Just everyone's from so many different places, and it's just cool talking with everybody. It's pretty cool once we got it done, but it seems like he's not used to someone making him find the right piece, aka practice counting. Oh, okay, I feel you. No, that's good, man. If you have like kids do puzzles and stuff like that, that's a really, really good learning activity. As opposed to just doing it for them. Oh my god, so much to deconstruct. I'm sorry, I may not have heard, but what's the best races for tanking? The best races are Argonian's number 1, Imperial's number 2, and Nord is number 3. But you can successfully tank with any race. But if you want to like go like super min-maxy, then those are the top 3. Yeah, PC's different than Xbox, really mainly in like the way that the user interface works. Whoa, 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 Mac, what are you talking about, dude? Do you not see all the stuff that I'm deconstructing from all of the loot that I got over in Spellscar? Bro. Oh, my God. I am, man. I finally broke down and started looting Spellscar. Normally, I just ignore everything in Spellscar, but I know it'll make me more gold. I know. So I've started looting more. Let me go be a good boy and deconstruct these enchants. I'm gonna go above and beyond. I'll even deconstruct the damn enchants, man. This is some next level shit right here. Guitar's like, Mac, I appreciate you, dude. You loyal. Dude, this YouTube thing is just tilting the shit out of me. Why won't you work? Hold on. I'm gonna try to fix this thing with my stream deck real quick. Hold on. YouTube. Let me go to my linked profiles. We're gonna delete the YouTube profile. See, it's gotta be this one. YouTube Google Plus. Allow. Then I do close. YouTube viewers. All right, that should work. I've been on for 6 hours now, wake up at 9 a.m. and play to 6 p.m. I'm a hardcore gamer. Damn, man. We found out his mom and grandparents haven't been making him practice reading, so my mom is going to the library to get some books tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome of you guys. That's very cool. That's what I'm not working. Yeah, man. There you go, dude. I play with 2 U.S. expats who both live here in Australia now the other day. One from California, one from Florida. Interesting conversations. Absolutely, I can imagine. No problem, Storm Rogue. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. And I believe you sponsored, right? That was you that sponsored? Let me scroll all the way back. I believe that was you. That was you, Storm Rogue. My man. Thank you so much for sponsoring the channel tonight, dude. I very much appreciate it. Very much appreciate the love. Can you change the Bloodspawn skin color? Unfortunately, no, you cannot. Ah, the YouTube thing fixed. So I might need those glasses for you then? Yeah, Doble, though that might be a worthwhile investment. Yo, Pyro, what's going on, man? The stream is still going. The stream will still be going for another 45 minutes. 45 minutes. As I get stuck behind this tree. We officially have 100 CP gained, Pyro. You missed that. We officially reached 100 CP gained. So now it's just all up from here. Yeah, Dottz, I'm thinking of making my Stam DK SMB and 2H to get in people's faces and kill them. That's a strong build, dude. You can absolutely make that work. You can absolutely 100% make that work. For the sponsor, what if you can only sponsor for a month? So basically what I imagine that you would do if you can only afford to sponsor for 1 month is that you would click the sponsor, set up your recurring membership, and then immediately cancel it. Because your payment would go through, you'd be sponsored for that month, but it wouldn't recur. But honestly, if you can only sponsor for a month, I would just recommend donating $5. You know. But if you really want, like, the name and the badge and everything for just a month, then in that case, you could donate, like, you could sign up to the sponsorship program, but then immediately cancel it. Doble, I see why you left, man. This zone sucks now. Is Frost better? Because this blows. Can I name your mount? What are you thinking in terms of a name? What are you thinking? Let's check Frost. Let's see if Frost is busy. Frost is always packed, though, to be fair. But maybe I'll get lucky. Who knows? But the emote. Exactly. So what you could do, Pancakes, is you can click the sponsor button, you can sponsor the channel, but then just go and cancel it afterwards. Like, you could just cancel it. So you'll have it for that month, but then it won't recur. Very cool, Mac. That's always a good thing to hear, man. Always a good thing to hear. My prescription got worse this year. It got worse twice this year from all my increased computer use. That's some shit, man. I used the computer so much my eyes started to get worse. This might be my last month for it for a bit, but hoping I can keep going because of the pick nickname. There you go. But no, man, if you can't afford it for right now, then, you know, obviously if you got to give it up, then you got to give it up. That's fine. I totally understand, you know, people's financial situations, whatever. But yeah, I was just curious about the sponsor. Yeah, like I said, you can make it and immediately cancel if that's what you want to do. All right, Killer. Good talking to you, buddy. Thank you for stopping by the stream. We just need one more person to sponsor for right now to get the last emote, and then we'll have all of the emotes for the channel. We'll have them. We just need one more person to sponsor for that last emote. Do I code? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. No worry, Double. No worry, man. Yep. I have two engineering degrees, one in computer engineering and one in electrical engineering. So obviously my computer engineering degree was pretty code heavy. It was mostly hardware coding though. It's mostly hardware coding. Put you in dark. But no, with the podcast moving forward, I'm really excited for it because the constructive feedback that I got was good. Because the thing with the audio, so I fixed all the audio problems. I've managed to fix all those audio problems, like with like the audio clipping during that, like during the podcast, I fixed that. And then with the repetitions, basically the way I explained it to people was I wanted it to be a very like a free flowing train of thought. I want it to be a very free-flowing train of thought, but like I said earlier, you know, when you're talking to, like, when you're not talking to other people, it can be hard to just do a pure free-flowing train of thought without forgetting what you were talking about. And that's what I ran into, was that I started forgetting what I said and what I didn't say. So I kind of repeated myself a couple times. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make bullet points that I'm going to follow, just to keep myself on track. So like I'll look at a bullet point, free flow, talk about that, and then move on to the next one. So that's pretty much my plan for the next podcast. So I think you guys are going to notice a dramatic change from the first one to the second one. I don't think the first one was necessarily bad, but of course, like all things, there's just room for improvement. Yo, Doubter, thank you for following on Twitch, man. After a Greek fire god? Ooh, Adranos. I like that. I like that. Yeah, wow. Got my first computer in 89. That was 5 years before I was born. Yo, Keto3000, thank you so much for following on Twitch as well. I am actually not a Star Wars fan. I want to get into the movies, but I've just never sat down and watched them. I'm a Lord of the Rings guy. I'm very much into fantasy. But I do need to actually watch Star Wars at some point. I really do. Cheers to you too, man. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for your follow. In a pocket full of set. Hey. Yeah, when I tell people I haven't seen much Star Wars, they lose their mind. You haven't seen Star Wars? How have you not seen Star Wars? I don't know. I just haven't gotten around to watching it. Yo, Kazi, you took my advice on the nap, but you gotta set the clock, dude. You gotta set the alarm clock. You forgot a key step in the napping process. Otherwise, you're gonna have one of those naps where you wake up and you think you're in like the fucking 8th dimension or some crap. One of those naps where you wake up and you're like, what year is this? Ever thought about jumping on the data science hype train? What do you mean data science? I'm not entirely sure. What's it called? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Data science. Clearly, because you're not. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're talking about, but. Unsubscribe. Fuck this channel. Yeah, no, I didn't play it, but like I heard the same thing about that, Jessica, that the game was just super underwhelming. I know you get this a lot, but your guides have really helped me, and I run a stamina nightblade. I'm glad they've helped you, Tyler. Very glad to hear. Listen, Tyler, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. I actually haven't told anybody this, so I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that I want everyone here to remember. And Wohler can, I guarantee you, Wohler can attest to this. As content creators, we get so much shit on a daily basis from people. There are so many assholes every day that bombard us with hate comments and tell us how much we suck and that we don't know what we're talking about and that our shit is bad and we're terrible. And if you ever have a compliment that you think you want to give a content creator, I'm telling you, give that compliment, because the compliments are what keeps them going. Trust me. All of the good things you guys say to me, they really mean so much, and they make me so happy. Like, I'll show Lauren some of the good comments and the nice comments I get, because, like, they really mean a lot. Because when you get those hate comments, and you get the people that tell you how much you suck and shit or whatever, you remember all the good comments, and it makes the bad comments not bother you. You know, for the good comments is what makes the bad ones not really worry you too much. First podcast is fine. No, I'm really glad you liked it, man. Really glad. So big data, particularly in finance. Oh, big data. Big data. I know what you're talking about. One of my projects in school was on big data. No. I know exactly what you're talking about. I wrote a software algorithm that would analyze big data. You just have to say big data, dude. Now I know exactly what you're talking about. But no, I don't do that. I design systems. So if any of you guys know what like systems are, like you design systems to like do different things. So it's like a lot of like, you know, if this happens, make sure you do this. If this happens, make sure you do that. Make sure to control this to do that. It's really interesting. I write code to make hardware do things. So it's really badass because I'll write software and then like I'll go out to like our customer sites and install the software and just like watch all the stuff work. It's really cool. That's my goal for PvP. If I can beat you in a duel, I'll feel accomplished. It's a good goal, man. I'm not the world's greatest dueler. I'm pretty good, I think. I want to become one of the world's greatest duelers. That is my goal. But I gotta keep practicing, man. Once I get to CP 690, you guys literally best believe that all I'm gonna do is PvP day and night. But I'm very confident with my skills on my Mag DK in dueling. I'm very happy with how I progressed in that. I'm very happy for all of you who recommended that I switch to him, because this was the greatest decision I made in ESO. I was in Riften. No, you spelled that right. And a bunch of high CP players was allowing a level 33 to troll them. What do you mean, like, troll them? In what way? Dots, my girlfriend and I were reaching to your podcast and we couldn't stop shouting, "Preach, brother, preach." I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. Really glad that you guys enjoyed it. 600 or bust. I know, Mac. We're going for it, man. We're going for it. We're pushing all the way. If I get 600, I'll be so happy, dude. Oh, I'll be so happy if I get 600 CP out of this event. I've always thought about physics plus computer engineering or computer science would probably be the most badass major combinations. Yeah, you just have to depend, because with the physics, you'd have to kind of think about what angle you want to approach with the physics. That's the thing. You have to think about how you'd want to incorporate the physics into what you're doing, because computer science and computer engineering would be a fantastic combination. You'd be strong as shit, dude. Podcast OP. Thanks, Don. Appreciate that, man. What's the plans for the next one? The plans for the next one is to talk about builds variety in the Elder Scrolls Online. So just how I think that you know, just talking about how much build variety there is in the game from all the different angles, all the different ways that you could really approach your character, how you should approach your character, things to consider, stuff like that. It's just basically about building and build variety is the topic for the next one. My current CP is 576, if that's what you're asking, Pyro. Honestly, I have no idea. They were just getting salty. He did have one of them pay him for a fight. He kept talking shit, so they'd pay him to fight. People are weird, man. People are weird. I don't know. People are weird. Just wipe all these things out. No, I ended up making myself a training staff earlier, though, just because... Oh, wait. Oh, my God, I made it for the wrong set. That's why I made it a Giuliano, so I didn't realize. But no, I just made a random training staff to give myself that little bit more experience, because I realized I wasn't using a training weapon, so I was missing out on 8% experience. Physics is amazing for teaching you to think logically. As a math major, I think physics is harder than stats and applied math because it deals with real world, which is messy. Oh, no, trust me, dude. I loved physics. Physics was my favorite, like, science to do as an engineer. Physics was by far my favorite science to work on. But the reason that I think, like, physics is good, and it's good for the thought process, but I definitely think that at least if you're interested in computers and computer engineering, I definitely think that picking up if you're definitely thinking about two majors, I think computer science and computer engineering would be really good, because your code, like, for those of you who don't do software, there's a very, very specific line of, like, a way of thinking and line of thinking that you need to have when you program. You need to think like a computer. And I think that you'd have such a strong background in that, and you'd know so many different languages, you'd be really unstoppable. But physics is also very, very good. Helps you really think about complex math and complex theories, and could definitely help you trying to train your mind in that regards. So that's definitely a good thing to pursue as well. And plus, who knows? Maybe you can do like something for like NASA or something that combines your physics and your computer engineering degrees, if that's something that you're interested in. There's so many different possibilities, man. That's what I loved about engineering, is that it's so broad. You can do so much with it. Granted, during college, I wanted to kill myself, but when I graduated, you know, let's just say all the people that mocked me in college for not being able to go out, you know, fucking 6 days a week, all those people are working at fast food chains, and I bought myself a car, so... it all works out in the end. The internet dickwad theory. The theory of internet dickwads. Let's ping these mobs over here. Pure math is the hardest thing ever, though. It's like software type of thing on steroids since 9001. I have PTSD from real analysis. No, dude, I feel you. Because did you, Lynn, what kind of engineering did you do? Did you do computer engineering? Because, like, at least for me, like, I took computer and electrical engineering, and, like, I was, like, one class away from being able to major in math. Like, that's how much math my college made me take. So, like, trust me, dude, I know. Pure math was, like, a fucking bastard sometimes. It was such a bastard. What was the one that I never understood? Oh, I forget what it's called. Oh. It actually might be real analysis. Ah, fuck me, I forget. It was in my engineering math 2 class. Bitches. Pancakes! Pancakes, dude. My man. I love you, Pancakes. Thank you so much for the sponsorship, buddy. Thank you so much. Let's upload that last email, man. I'm double majoring in math and philosophy. Wow, man, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, pure math's pretty abstract. So between the pure math and the pure philosophy, that's a lot of abstract thought. All right, hold on. Let me get this let me get this last emoji up, guys. 1 second. Let me upload this real quick. All right, YouTube and Twitch. Where's my Fiverr shit? Fiverr. Fireside. Alright guys, if you guys do :Dottz Fireside in the chat, you will now have access to the Fireside emote. There we go. We have it up, man. We get to use the favorite emote. We officially, guys, all of the emotes that I had created for the channel are now up and usable. They're all up and usable. Feels so good, man. So we don't once we get to 30 sponsors is when I'm gonna have to buy new emotes. So just to give you guys like a timeline of when we can get more emotes. It's when I get to 30 sponsors is when I get the next batch of emotes. Because they're every 5 up until 20, and then once you hit 20 sponsors, it's every 10. But Pancakes, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you, thank you. I'll assign you to the pink group. The pink group after this. Get you into that sponsor chat room, man. A dream job would involve applying automated theorem to improving to AI and robotics. I'm gonna try to data science and big data since it's a hot topic right now. That'd be really cool. I actually know a guy. One of my friends knew a guy that went into mechanical engineering and dance. And the reason he went into mechanical engineering with dance is because of the fact that he wanted to do robotics, but he also wanted to learn how the human body moved. So he got into dance to understand the movements of the human body to apply his mechanical engineering to the robotics. So I thought that was super interesting. But yeah, data science and big data is definitely a really good field to get into. But yeah, if you ever at some point want to try to get into that AI and robotics, it'd definitely be something good to get into. But good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. Absolutely. What's that purple circle I lay down? I mean, that might be my enemies, Paul. Because I have my my enemies, like when my enemies cast spells at me, I have their ground AoEs to be purple. See, that's an enemy spell, not mine. The purple one is not mine. Because if you go into settings, combat, I have to imagine it's combat. I guess it's not combat. Interface? Where the fuck is it? Gameplay. Enemy color. I have mine set to pink. So whenever enemies cast a spell, it's pink on the floor. How do I do so much DPS? Well, you know, it's my skills and my what's it called? My CP, the gear I have on. There's a lot of stuff that factors into it. I also use a lot of AoE in this build. I use a shit, like I barely use really any single target. I do all AoE. Like I have like AoE in my spammable. I mean, I set it to be pink, but it's like a pinkish purple. It's like a fuchsia. Like a fuchsia. Alright, let's go with fuchsia. Someone in game, I got so many quests everywhere and I don't know what to do. That's the beauty of it, man. You can go anywhere and do anything. Well, thank you, Paul. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're CP 576 and I have a point to place. It is my eliteness, dude. My L33T-ness is why I'm so strong. So why I'm so strong. Ugh, dude. When this is all over and done, I have to take a break from grinding. Like, even regardless of where my CP's at when this event's over, I have to take a break. Reception out on the, oh, what are you, out of your house, or? My uni's engineers and scientists have no idea what pure math is. Only math majors in their second and third year have experience with it. No, my university really went hard on the math. Like, they really prioritized our math a shit ton. So we know I took so much math. I took so much math. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm not using a mod, Paul. It's in the default settings. Gameplay. Enemy color. But the only reason that I don't give out my university, the only reason I don't give out the university that I went to is because I have published research through my college. I am a published author for research that I did. So if I give out my university, it will open me up a little bit too much to having some of my personal information found. So that's the only reason I keep that to myself. Because during my junior... Wait. No, my senior year. My senior year. I did... my first semester senior year, I had a project that I worked on with one of my professors. And me and my partner wrote a research paper at the end of it. It got published, actually, which was pretty cool. Yeah, man, it felt super good, man. When my teacher came back and was like, yo, your research got published, I was so hype. I was so hype. Intoxicated. Oh, god damn it, this rock. Oh, god damn it. But yeah, say I was right. It's a setting in the game. Like I said, it's just settings, gameplay, right here, under combat. No add-ons required. Research paper on how to be a good Dragonite. You're damn right, dude. You're damn right. Oh, I will be Pyro. Don't you worry about it. How to be a god DK. A step-by-step process by Dottz Gaming. Signing my college papers as Dottz Gaming. For your fire breath, what is my morph? Oh, what does my morph do? Alright, no problem, Doble. I'll be here waiting for you when you get back, man. So my morph is engulfing flames. So exhale flaming blast in front of you, dealing initial flame damage and then an additional 9.5k over 10 seconds. And then affected enemies are going to take 10% more damage from all my fire attacks. And Eisenhart, thank you for following on Twitch. Thank you so much, man. Let's gather all these boys up and knock them right down. Oh my god, we're almost 577. We're almost 577. We did it. Yo, Lake2310, thank you so much for following on Twitch. Lots of follows and lots of subs tonight, man. Two sponsors. Plenty of viewers. Very good stream tonight. Very happy with it. I missed it, man. Not streaming on Monday threw me off so much because it was a full week since I streamed last, and I was like, I feel like it's been forever since I streamed. And I have to do that again, too. I'm not streaming on Monday. I'm gonna miss you guys, man. I'm not gonna see you all before 2018, and this is the last time I'm gonna see you guys this year. Oh my goodness. The next time I see you guys, it'll be 2018. You believe that shit? Thank you, Fafkin. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, dude. Wow, that just hit me, man. Last stream of 2017. Wow. Maybe I should go back and do fireside chat for the last 15 minutes and just have a little chat with you guys before I go. Decided to make my mag blade in a few minutes. Yo, mag blades are super fun for PvE. I loved mine for PvE content. I thought it was awesome. 24-hour stream. At some point, I will do one. At some point, I will do one. I just gotta find a time to do it. I just gotta find a time to do it at some point. Yo, Alex Alvarez, thank you so much for following on Twitch. 2018, 30k subs. That's my goal for 2018. 30,000 subscribers is my goal for 2018, yes. I want to see if I could double what I have this year by next year. That's always my goal, is to try and double what I have. Thank you, Joe. Really appreciate that, man. 2017 was just an insane year, man. I look back on the year and to think that like so much has happened. Like Dottz Gaming was so small at the beginning of this year. 2,000 subscribers, man. And to think that we went from being a 2,000 sub channel that I didn't have a game. Like, I quit World of Warcraft and had no game. And then I came to ESO at the end of January. Not even the beginning of January, like the end of January. And to think that we came to ESO at the end of January and started making guides, and we're now one of the mainstream channels. Like, we are a mainstream channel. Like, and this isn't to say anything against anyone else. It's more just kind of like, I can't believe what we managed to do, because like we grew our stream bigger than a lot of people who have been involved in ESO for a very long time, and it just proves that like our community and like, you know, what I did with the channel this year is something that that ESO wanted and ESO needed, and the community responded, and we exploded and got really big this year. And I think that this year, personally, is only going to set us up for bigger successes next year, because now I'm established. You know, I have 15k subs, and we can always fire somebody a town run at the end. I think I'm going to do that. It's 10:15, and I'm going to go. I've been playing since the game came out, and I've literally never heard of you. Well, that's because I've only been a ESO YouTuber since January. So that's probably why, bro. I've only been an ESO YouTuber since January. That massive beginner guy was a big part of it. Great idea, honestly. Yeah, man, that shit took me 7 days to edit. Took me 7 days to edit, or work on and edit between the footage and editing. That took me so long to do. Guys, I know you want to do mod chat, but I just want to talk. I don't know. I will do mod chat at some point, but like I just wanna like talk to the stream, you know? I feel bad. How about this? How about this? Next week we'll do it. Next week we'll do it. Oh, rename the mount? How the fuck do you... Mounts. What was the name, Sly? Yo, Dreamer, glad you're able to watch live too, man. What is mod chat? So basically I go into a room in my Discord with all the moderators and they'll just talk with me on stream, basically. Maybe I'll do that next week. I'll do that next week. But no, I just let the mods interact with me on stream and talk on the stream, and we all get to interact. Yeah, that was Forgotten Waste, Dante. That was Forgotten Waste. Yeah, Sly, I forget what the name was. It has been done. Yeah, it's a public dungeon. It's called Forgotten Wastes. But anyway, am I the most well-known channel? No, I didn't say I was Nihilos. I didn't say I was some sort of, you know, I'm not Deltia. I'm not Kevdewit. Not every single person knows who I am. But, you know, we managed to grow past a lot of other ESO creators that have been well established and well known in this game for a very long time, and we managed to grow from much smaller than them to passing them, and I think that is a very big accomplishment. Well, Nihilos, I also know you're a PvPer, so that's probably why you've never heard of me, because I just started getting like really heavy into PvP within the last like month or two, and even then, once the what's it called? The New Life Festival came out, I focused on grinding instead because I'd rather work on my CP than continue to PvP underleveled. Dante, it's what's it called? It is Forgotten Wastes. Forgotten Wastes. My mic's not muted. It's Forgotten Wastes. Oh, no, I love Kevdewit. Kev's a good buddy of mine, man. Kev's a really nice guy. I'm in your guild, bro. I'm in Legends. I'm in Legends with you, dude. You're in Legends, right? I'm in your guild, man. That's where I know your name from. I've seen you at the dueling events before. That's where I know you from. Yeah, let's go back to the guild house. Yeah, right. Feels bad. Feels super bad. We ran into I think I played with Gan the Impaler and some other guy the other day who was in Legion and BGs, and I think we ran into you a couple times, you and your group, if I remember, if my memory serves me correctly. Well, thanks, Doble. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, Kev's a super nice guy. He's really cool. I did, Jeff. I did. That was interesting, man. That was interesting. How you liking how the build performs? I only watched a couple minutes of it, but how are you liking it? Looks like it's very interesting. I'm bored as fuck from my Templar. Should I try to hit level 50 before changing classes? You can really change it anytime, Faf. Honestly. I'd say if you're really bored, there's really no point in continuing. I'd just change. Finally, my Templar here, the gameplay of a Molech in a boss fight. Finished uploading. Naysayers and Seikachis can't heal. Prepare to eat your words. Very cool. Hi, Katara. How are you? Loving it? Very cool, man. Very cool. So I'm making a DPS Magic Dragon Knight. What kind of armor ratio would you suggest? Like how many pieces of a certain armor type is generally a good idea? Faceless. If you want to follow my Magic DK leveling guide, that's what I'd recommend that you do. It's on my website. Just dottsgaming.com. Hover over pvebuilds leveling guide. And just use that, man. But for PvE content, you want to use 5 pieces of light, 1 medium, 1 heavy. For PvP content, it depends. Some people like light, some people like heavy. Very cool, Jeff. Very cool, man. Why the fuck do I have so many Discord notifications? Oh, I got tagged in a bunch of random posts from this one Discord. Loved your last video on the weapons, by the way. Well, glad you liked it. Gonna see what trees the skills from your bar on. Well, just keep in mind that this is just the build that I've been using to grind. This isn't like an actual build. Flame Lash is from Ardent Flame. Burning Embers is from Ardent Flame. Draw Essence is from Draconic Power. Harness Magica is from Light Armor. Inner Lights from Mage's Guild. Fiery Rage is from Destro Staff. Eruption is from Earthen Heart. Engulfing Flames is from Ardent Flame. Blockade of Fire is from Destro Staff. Volatile Armor is from Draconic Power. Molten Armaments is from Earthen Heart. And Standard of Might is from Ardent Flame. Will there be a 1-year anniversary of the Dottz Gaming channel in January or February? Well, technically speaking, it's going to be the 4-year anniversary of the Dottz Gaming channel. And that's it. That's in June. My channel was created in June. June of 2014 is when I started all my WoW content. But I started my ESO content. Hold on, I might be able to tell you. I'm gonna go into my internet browser real quick, and I'll be able to tell you guys when I officially decided to make the switch to ESO. All right, let me see here. Let me scroll down. I'm gonna have to scroll pretty goddamn far. Oh no, my internet browser's slow as shit because I have so much shit open on my computer. Okay, I'm almost there. God, I've made so many fucking videos. Okay, so my first announcement of returning to ESO was January 16th, 2017. Was when I officially announced I'm going to play ESO. And then I streamed ESO as a level 22. I was level 22 on January 27th. So that'll give you guys some perspective. Yeah, Katara, you're staying up late. How are you? Miles, got the game yesterday. I've been having fun with it, and your channel's been a great help to get the grips with. Glad you've been enjoying it, man. Wait, what pact did you say you were going to use after EP? Can you say that again, Medic? I'm not sure what you mean. Prop Hunt looks really fun. I've never played it, though, but it does look really fun. Yo, grats, Jeff. Very cool, dude. Very cool. We got to 577 tonight. Yeah, Zokane, you've been around for fucking ever, dude. You and Justin were two of the OGs. Two of the OGs. I miss Justin, man. I miss Justin. He's got some life stuff going on, and I haven't been able to... I've been trying to message him, and I can't get in contact with him, but I fucking miss him, dude. I hope he's okay. My next character's going to be on the Covenant. Had to show off the Bosra again. There you go. What class and race am I playing with? I'm a Dark Elf, Magic, or DK. Is ESO Plus worth it? Yes. I believe it is. Yeah, my next character is going to be DC again. That's when we did PvE. Ew, I know, right? Oh my god. Yeah, you were on your healer all the time. You were on your healer all the time. Oh my god, it was so funny. We had no idea what we were doing. It was great. Yo, Wayward, glad we're able to cheer you up, man. Feels good. Glad we're able to cheer you up. Not to start a what's better discussion, but curious what caused you to leave WoW for ESO. So basically, WoW's PvP just took a absolutely atrocious turn. It like... Yeah, you were 500 CP then, Zokane, you were. I meant more like I had no idea what I was doing. I was still so new, but I learned really quick, I think. I learned really quick. But yeah, no, you helped me a lot when I first started, so I always have to thank you for that, my man. I forgot your CP was still that high when we met. I forgot, dude. It's been so long. It's been almost a year. I forgot what your CP was. But no, anyway. Crimson Tide, thank you so much for following. I basically just... The PvP in WoW just took a shit. They started treating WoW PvP like it didn't even matter in Legion, and that is really what did it for me. Was that PvP was just such a sideshow, and they just didn't care about it, you know? It didn't matter to them. And that left a really bad taste in my mouth. So I was just like, I played that game for so long, and I just was really tired of seeing what they were doing with PvP and everything. And I was just like, I can't do this anymore. You know, Robert Mendez, thank you for subbing. So I just got super burnt out of the game. I got super tired of what they were doing in PvP, so I just left the game. That was the main thing. I tried ESO once before, wasn't a big fan of it, gave it a second try, and I loved it, and I've been playing it ever since. I will be making a Stam Sork next, correct? He will be on the Covenant. Could care less about the story. Best way to level up? Grind. Grind mobs. Go to Spellscar or some area and just grind mobs. Just kill things. That's the best way to level up. There you go, Sly. Let them know. I made a Maj DK. What's your setup? I've not been able to play since Horde to the Reach. If you do exclamation point PvP build in the chat, you'll get my PvP build. And if you do exclamation point PvE build, you'll get my PvE build in the chat. When you make a Swaggerfall Covenant character, happy to come level with you. Sounds good, man. Yeah, I feel like Prop Hunt's one of those games that you gotta play with other people that you know. That's what makes it fun. I can't believe this was the last stream for 2017, man. It's crazy. Do I ever plan to post other games? At some point, yeah. At some point, I'm going to branch out. But in the immediate future, it's not on my plans right now. I have so much ESO content that I want to still make, and so much in ESO that I want to still do. It's exclamation point PvE build, Jethro. PvE build. At some point, I will do other games, but like I said, right now, I just have too much with ESO that I want to do. Just too much. I might try some Ashes of Creation when it comes out, depending on how the reviews for that game are. Some other games. Yeah, it's exclamation point PvE build. Build. PvE build. Gaming Medic, you're a great YouTuber that spends a lot of time with the fans. Keep up the great work. I look forward to it. Thank you, Gaming Medic. I really try to, man. I really try to. That was one of my biggest goals as a YouTuber and as a live streamer, was to just be very accessible and be very involved with the community, because I feel like that is a main thing that I feel like a lot of creators begin to forget as they grow. And it's one of the things that I still try to always do and try to always maintain, is a relationship with you guys and communication with you guys, because I think that that's ultimately what people come for and what will make people continue to come back. But that's just me. That's what will keep the consistent quality fans coming back. Anyway. Do you feel like it's hard for content creators to grow if they do multiple games? When they start out, in my opinion, yes. I still think one of the best ways to, if you're, to grow a YouTube channel is to start out with a single game, and then once you build an audience that is there for you, then you branch out. The problem is, if you start out as a variety gamer, you're literally just like throwing yourself into the biggest pool of people ever. But if you start out as a niche channel, as a single game, grow your audience, build it up, and then if you want to expand it to other games, you can do that. That's, in my opinion, the best way to do it. And what I'll probably eventually do. Absolutely, that's how YouTube should be. You'll get more success and you'll have more people follow you if you just do things that you like and enjoy. But no, I put fan interaction and viewer interaction at the forefront of what I do. And I think that is a big reason why I've been as successful as I've been this year with the channel, personally. At least I like to think so. All the mementos. Is that Sika back at our guild house? It is. Sika, welcome back. I recognize the name. I remember playing with your DK and Kine. When the day that you, me, and Kevin and Lord Darkness ran around. I wish YouTube gaming was as popular as Twitch. I think it's gonna grow, man. I really see YouTube gaming continue to grow. I do. It works so well with YouTube. It's integrated with YouTube where people go to watch videos already. If YouTube can really continue to work out the kinks with YouTube gaming, I'm really seeing it growing. I also think they need to work on their YouTube gaming site. The layout's kind of shit. If they work on that and really improve that, I see YouTube gaming eventually surpassing Twitch. Especially because as a content creator, like, I like to have Twitch on the side in case Google ever does anything stupid. But it's so beneficial to stream on YouTube. It's just so beneficial to my YouTube channel to stream here. Like, the VODs count as videos. Long videos, which means that I upload 2 4-hour videos every week in the eyes of YouTube. That gives me so much search relevancy and so much power in search that if I only streamed on Twitch, I would not have otherwise. And plus, like I said, I started streaming on YouTube Gaming even when it was small, only because if YouTube Gaming ever does grow, I'll be an established creator on the platform. God damn, I have to go down tonight, everybody. See you. Alright, Fafkun, see you later, man. Yes, I can get donations from both platforms. Yes, I have a Streamlabs link set up over on Twitch. I do. Alright, Sayal, thanks for stopping by, man. You record and stream with OBS? I use OBS for both, yep. But no, man. 2017 was a fantastic year. Fantastic year. Couldn't be any happier with it. And I see it setting us up for 2018 and just... I think we're going to explode this upcoming year. At least I really hope we are. And I'm very confident for our future, and I think it's very bright. It's a very interesting setup. I run Shacklebreaker's Sun, DW Sword and Board PvP. For IA, 5 rune 2 growth PvE. I'm gonna test what you got going out. Looks good. The reason I don't like Sun, Jethro, the reason I don't like Sun for PvP is because Sun does not affect your heals. So you're coagulating blood blows with Sun. That's my issue with it. Your coag is so bad. It's so bad with Sun. And I like running one staff, especially the Destro staff for Elemental Drain. I think Elemental Drain is the shit. But again, that's just my preference. It's what I like. There's so many different ways you can build the DK, and that's what I love about Magic DK right now. Is there's so much you can do on him. There's so many different options. It's a very good class right now to just be able to run what you like personally, which I think is very cool. So, yeah, man, we grew a lot. We grew a lot. Yo, 50K? I don't know, man. I'm always more conservative, though. I'm going to say no to 50K and we're going to get it, but that'd be crazy if we got 50K next year. I don't think we'll get 50K. I hope we get 30, but I don't know. I think 50K might be a little out of reach. I started streaming in January. January was when I started streaming. I've been doing YouTube since 2014. I started with WoW videos. I did YouTube very on and off from 2014. I did it very, very, very on and off. And then when I graduated college in early 2016, after I graduated college, I basically was like, I'm going to go hard with my YouTube channel. And I went hard with the WoW content. But my channel grew abysmally slow. And then I quit World of Warcraft this January and was like, I need a new game to play. And the year prior, I had tried ESO for like a month. And I made a 45-minute guide on it, and it had like 200,000 views. So I was like, I'll just fucking switch to ESO. And I did, and the rest is history. The rest is history. Even though some people clearly don't know who we are, I get recognized a lot more in-game. I'm not saying everybody knows who I am. I'm still relatively small, 15,000 subs. So in relation to the other ESO content creators that exist, I'm a relatively good-sized creator. You know, 15,000 subs. It's bigger than a lot of the other well-known creators, but it's just because I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but all right, Brandon. Thanks for stopping by, man. Glad you got to catch us live. Glad you enjoyed the stream. We'll see you next time. Yeah, there's so many different ways to approach Magic DK and PvP. There's so many different ways. It's really just down to personal preference. I graduate in May. I'm terrified. Yo, so close, Pancake. So close, man. Big congrats to you, dude. Yeah, Lauren just graduated recently, and even she's just like, it doesn't feel real. I love the story of this game. I've had a great fun with some of the questing. I want to be able to. I need to do more of the questing on my DK. I did a whole bunch on my, what's it called? My Magblade. But I need to do a lot more of the questing on my DK that I haven't done already. Yo, B-Dog, what's up, dude? You're catching like the last 2 minutes of the stream, man. But no, I'm really excited for next year. You know, I have the big move coming up, moving out of my place, my parents' place, moving into an apartment in January, or in February, excuse me, early February. And then once we're moved in, it's just, we're there. You know? And I'm just super excited to see what the future has to offer. But guys, I think that might be it for tonight. That might be the end of the stream. I just want to officially... Oh no, movie's going to be horrible. It's going to be awful. But I want to thank you guys for this year. You guys have made this year for Dottz Gaming an absolutely... Holy crap. An absolutely incredible year. Just thank you guys always for your support. For your for your love and support. I really appreciate it. Am I engaged? We are not engaged yet, but the first half of this upcoming year, I'm not going to say when, because if Lauren's watching this VOD, I don't want her to know. But the first half of this upcoming year, most likely, I'll leave you guys with that. But my actual job is engineering, Tyler. I work as a computer engineer. But guys, like I said, just thank you so much for this year. I busted my ass this year, man. I'm not gonna lie. I busted my hump this year to get us to where we are, and I appreciate you guys supporting me and just backing me up, and just for being really good people. I get nothing but compliments about the community. I get nothing but good feedback from new people who join the community and are like, I've never met such a nice group of people. Like, what you have fostered here is so good, and it's ultimately thanks to you guys being so awesome that we've been able to make what we have. And also, I gotta thank especially everybody that helps out with the website. It's because of you that we have a fully functional, fully loaded website. I'd be missing so many builds if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't have the acronym dictionary if it wasn't for Dr. Sarge, you know? Like, you guys helped me make the website from something that would have been just pretty good into something fantastic. So, just thank you guys for all your help. I would not be here, and I would not have gotten as far and progressed as fast if it wasn't for all of you. So, I know it's like I'm going really hard with the thank yous, but it's the end of the year. This year's been just so crazy, and we are only where I dreamed we were gonna be. So I have to thank you guys. Like, I have to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Have a good New Year's with your families, with your friends. Stay safe. All right, stay safe. Like I said, next week's first podcast is going to be on build variety and ESO. Next week's video is most likely going to be a White Gold Tower guide. And then we're going to stream again on Thursday. And then the following week, I'll do that armor video that somebody asked for. I think it's a very good idea. But you're welcome, Medic. You're welcome. I'm glad I'm able to provide the content that you guys really, really like and enjoy. So, yeah, let me see if I can find a more appropriate song for getting out of here. Wow, heavy rock section. Oh, this is a good song. See you next year. Glad I caught your stream. Appreciate your content effort. Yo, Thror, thanks for stopping by, man. Good meeting you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by the stream. But yo, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to head off now. But have a great New Year's. Thank you all for making Dottz Gaming as successful as it was this year. And like Wiggly said, you know what? The goal is 30K, but let's see if we can fucking get 50K next year. Let's see if we can do it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great New Year's, and I'll see you all next Thursday. Have a good one, everyone.